I'm in a easy.
Just like you guys watch
You do want it?
Not really.
And again.
Are we good to go for
One guy, another one. Justin's just taking Joe. 9-8. Bit of roll, yeah. Really going up this one going. Really. He makes the corner and out again. No, I don't think it was. I was actually thinking he's going to play that. Shot going to the light of the Lord for the first time. That's right. End up high the table. Have enough place in it. up, so far up to the other side of the yellow, and that's the second. No.
Yeah.
So, all weather, mate. I was thinking he might double it side rail and try and hit the reds up here.
Yeah, I don't think
Bottom ball on.
you would have to get the perfect flick on the I think he chose it.
Yeah, Justin just played it too well. Dave Rothall took on our ACT champion looking 10 and beat him 8-6. That was a good effort to Bedmington in fine form. So.
And that was a big first round match.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so Dave Rothall was playing well. So was Dave Ewing. He took out Kenny, I think, 8-2. 9-2. Got Justin James at the table. Justin's going to try, James is going to try and move this bottom red off this yellow. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. We'll also be worried about one near the rail on the left hand side. So, yeah. You might think about a double on the one. The double, put him on this other one in the centre and then put him back in the middle of the table where you were suggesting, James. So. I'm thinking about it.
He might just punch it.
Shot. So he's got another option later. And he's thinking exactly what you thought, Jamie. Doesn't want to leave that dead ball to last. He's played that well. A few options here. Play the one in the corner and pull across, run off the one in the yellow for the black down the rail. That's what he's doing. Oh, he's not black off, good shot. An easy transition for Dave Rothall here. He's going to have to come back here, so he's still got the one in the centre and then possibly come round the table off two for the black. play that one. Not going to have to do any of that. Just stun into the yellow and end up with a straight play. Shot. Doesn't need to do. Didn't need to stun. Right, see you, Johnny. Well played, Dave. And James. 1-1, Justin and James. Dave Rothall got the win in his first one. 1-1 for James and Justin. That's a huge break. Managed to get more than half balls up the other end of the table. What is it, 1 over each? Feel like red's here, but black's not easy. Unless you move it now. Dave Rothall, understated as ever, totally walks in the table. Table as far as it right. Falls to yellow. Dave Rothall is always understated the way he walks on the table. He's got a lot of precision in his shots. Gap on the yellow. Yeah, get up the table. While James is left Justin and Tester, yellow. Rothall, very minimal swings, approaches, good shot, just kick it out. Play this one, come back to the centre. Nice transition. Excellent positional play. Disgusting going to do with this one. And use it to sneak onto black. Trying to knock it off. Doesn't work out for him. Stick on it. Step on the table for him. Dave Rothall's taking the centre first and then the corner, which I thought was the harder way to go, but you've got a very tough shot on the black before it goes inside the spot. Good pace, always the harder one. James sitting on the ball. Bit of a roll there. 2-1 to James against Justin. Justin get those again. Just had to fight it out to win it in the straight. 9-8. Massive win. From where he was at the fairway in that one. Ewing exactly through all that shit. Now I can sort of tough stuff to black and take this one to the end, to the top of the table, maybe end up listening to music. Pops it. And roll it out. Good pot here and hopefully he gets this. That's a great pot and he got the soda. End up a little bit low on his breath. Won't make it easy to transition down this end of the table. Checking if this red goes inside the black. One of them. Try and get meanwhile, Delahunty. We'll see if that goes in the game. It does. It does. And while Dave Ewing's got a chest of his, he's got a block top of his red. He doesn't muck it up. And then Jungle was like the other ones. That was a little bit exciting. Checked it. He stepped up too much. It's good enough, I think, to stop the black going. No problem. Yeah, it's bad. It's George. Dell's played that very well. Fucked up this Dave. Take his name away. That's a smart shot. That's a great shot. Going across the ball, black eggs are hot. I need to promote the black in the please. Come off this ball in the bottom rail and make it sneaky. Good pacing. Table struck ready. Dropping the back. Meanwhile, Della's missed the ball. Then away. That's Justin a chance he didn't expect to get. What they're doing there, that's it. Got away with it, sure. That's one to David. Justin Smoke James on the black. Down's not straight forward. You may be able to pass those two and just straight up. I think you can. I don't know if you need a bit of, don't know if you need a bit of check on this or not. Close. I think you can just natural. I'm worried about that yellow on the right. It just misses the yellow on the left, it doesn't touch the one on the right and the black. Decided it wasn't worth the risk. Kenny, I've got to go to the men's room. I'll be back.
Okay, everyone, it's Kenny Nicol on doing a bit of commentating while Paul Carlisle's just disappeared for a minute or two. So, just for everyone's information, we've got Jay here on scoreboard, which is awesome. Good work, Jay. So this is all yours now. I will get... the only time I'll take the mouse off him is to flick between screens if we want to see something different. So, but what I will do in the meantime is put some pool stat up for everyone so they can actually have a look at some pool stat going on. Yeah? That sounds good. So to do that, go pool stat, where are you? Okay. Plus, screen capture, go. Just first I'll make sure I've got Firefox open. Yeah, do you want to connect it back to the computer? Sure. Yeah. People let us know if it's too quiet. There we go, minimize that. Down here. You want to go through. Let's stick at 919. There we go. And set back to the top. Across. Where are you? Back on commentary while I do get some pool set up for everyone, so just bear with us while we do that.
Kenny Nicol, who's had a good tournament, was a bit didn't quite take it up to Dave as he would have liked, but playing well, Kenny. Anyway, James would be darking himself for missing that whack down the rail and let Justin back in.
Echoes back, is it? Just hold it out to the face a little, like that. This up for you. If there's any echo or any sound or anything like that problems, just let us know and we'll turn the volume down to the very bottom right hand dial if you need to.
Maybe I wouldn't be happy with that. I wasn't watching the shot before, I'm not sure what he was trying to do, but he hasn't ended up where he wanted to.
Turn the volume down a bit. So we're going to listen in about 20 seconds. See if it's they are.
Just trying to get a few goodies. Knocked it off.
now. So we've got 2-2 and 2-0. I think I've got everything with full stat now, showing them on the top of the screen when everyone is wanting to know. We've got everyone's comments that we can see here. So yeah, if you want to know, the pool stats up top right hand corner. We have the side view on the left table with James Delahunty and Justin Sajich. And we will flick to the side view if it helps seeing a particular shot that's hard to see
I don't
in
know what
front of
Damien
you.
is going to do with this yellow that's on the rail. I'm not sure if it doubles or not beside that red.
No, I don't believe that doubles at all.
So it's interesting he's got that part of the table. I would have used this yellow down here to try and promote that ball. So let's see what he does here. I'm sure he's got the angle he wanted.
Is it still loud or just echo?
Not bad attempt. He's come up with nothing. Dumping this into the corner, I think. Cutting it. Cutting it from him. Meanwhile, Justin's trying to get inside this red. Done it well. Oh, good position.
Should have enough to leave yourself a straight yellow. Last yellow, do you reckon?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure if we'll try and get straight on it. Just have to just stun this and end up in the try and sneak his way past these reds. Gone straight back to the centre.
That's even shut. to hit full ball on that red, very good. That wasn't
Missed that.
No, that wasn't the ball.
How long we need to return the favour. Missing an easy cover last game.
Good sniper, wow, I missed that shot. Well, what did I miss?
Well, it wasn't something straight for it. Right. And he had to miss the red.
So just back to the volume. Tell us, so K.O. Richardson, tell us if the room is too loud and the commentary is down again, or we've fixed that. So just turn the volume down on the cameras.
Together.
Okay, drop it down. You won't hear it until I do it. So just give it another 20 seconds. Too far?
Well, we could play this one. Come back.
Still pretty easy.
It doesn't probably come down the table first. Yeah.
We'll let Jay will let us know if the contrary's too soft, because we do want to get it right. The volume's got to be good.
Yellow must mask name in the pocket. Well, wait,
30 seconds for this one. Good shot. Okay. So pull it back a foot.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. He's been playing really well.
I think this one shot gets me. No problem. Another win game too. It's enough for Three all for James and Justin. Check. It's good to see a quality field here at the Kings Cup and the ACT. It's a once in a while, all grand prize money, so well done. I've got a close match here between James and Justin. Justin's up 4-3. That will look like he's going to. I'm not sure what he's going to do here with this black. It's going to be very tough to pop that yellow and knock it off. I'm not sure how much room he's got to work past that red. So. James got to be careful he doesn't dig himself a hole here. He's going to have to, if he can't knock that black off, he's going to have to put that yellow in the pocket. Means that'll be his only option in terms of the ball to go for, but let's see what he does. He may like his chances of getting the black off here. A long way down. James is on easily, otherwise he wouldn't be down here for it, so let's see what happens with the black. No, he's played that brilliantly. Fantastic shot, James. That's huge. Dave Ewing's off to a win. Yep. That must make it 4-all, thinking of him. Yeah, 4-all against James and Justin. Dave Rothall going off the brakes and first got the wet red, but yellow wants to sweat right there. You know, yellow's the definitely better. Top is blocked down the bottom, so looking to go out in yellow shoes on the top of the yellow near the black. Then I'll run through for the one in the turn for Dave Ewing. This needs to transition so that he moves this yellow off this red near the black ball. Doubling, promoting the ball. Come back to further in the middle block. And still got to get this side to stay in this Right. Come on, someone around. That's okay. Try to plant it. There's no instruction like that yellow that you start that before and then get the black. Finally promoted this yellow and ended up
killing his other yellow. So some more work to do there, though. To make that red there, he's missed it. Smart shot to Bella at the centre. Dave Ewing still battling over here, trying to work out how he's out this frame. Great shot, Bella. These centre pockets here aren't that easy to keep tight. You can go all out here and score this centre and knock his other one off. He's digging in. Dave Ewing can certainly screw the ball. I'm not sure. Got this one in the centre and up in a very tough double. A lot of depth. Try and lose nothing right now. Bella's snooker just in here. Good snooker. And Dave Ewing's played a fantastic shot with that yellow. I didn't even realise it went into that top corner, so great shot, Dave. Well done, Dave Ewing. That's fantastic out from there. Didn't realise that yellow even went past that red to the corner, so it was a good thing. I'm just checking the scores, but I'm pretty sure that Dave Ewing is now 3-2, isn't he? Another win to Dave Ewing. Memory James is on the yellows here, so interesting to see what he's planning. You take this one in the middle of the table to the top left corner and end up in the double, and then a yellow straight down the rail. Or to double this one on the rail right now, which is what he's looking to do. Alright, good safety. Left Justin a tough shot, tough cut from the top of the table. Does he play safe off this? Looks like he is. Oh, he's hit that fat and he's left him up. James can't believe he's lucky. I'm sure Justin was trying to come off that red finer than that and end up behind his other red to the left of the table, and he's hit it pretty thick. And he's left James a chance here. sure what Della was trying to do there, but he may even try and come off this yellow to the centre and promote this other yellow on the rail right now. We're looking for him to screw off the top rail with bottom left, come back and knock the yellow, and that's a great shot. Della takes a 5-4 lead. No easy matches here, Justin. Five four to Della. Dave Rothall is Dave Rothall must have fouled then, but I didn't see it, so I'm assuming Dave Ewing's got 2 shots here, but he's got a few choices here. I'd take the easy ball up the top, this one along the rail to get on the other one down the rail to the top right, and then 2 easy balls in the centre and try and end up nice in the black. May not even need to promote the black here, he may be able to just gun off one of these reds. They're not perfect in the centre pocket, so doesn't need to do too much, he just needs to screw out another 3 or 4 inches and gone across the table a long way. I prefer it to be a bit straighter, and sure he's still got the angle to just screw nicely out. Oh my God. Dave Ewing's been playing fantastic pool all tournament, and this kind of bits are here. It won't be doing his confidence any good. Anyway, a couple of good recovery shots though, and you're right back in it, mate, so keep going. Put this red off the one in the centre, come down the table, red in the centre, black ball down the end, game over. Got to forget about the previous shot. No sneaking, is he? Good shot. Justin's on yellows, again not straightforward. We promote this yellow next to the red at the bottom of the table. Not sure if he's got the angle to do that now or not. He has. He certainly will do it. Oh, he's still okay. Put this one in the centre. Pretty sure this yellow will go past this red to the corner, so he's probably okay. very understated shot there by Dave Rothall. He's just pushed his ball down the bottom of the table, and yes, he's left this one to the middle, but he's also left Dave Ewing with no choice but to use top. And you don't want to be bridging over a ball using side on a shot like this without some immense skill, so it's not as easy a shot as it looks here. He takes this one in the centre, he's got to get all the way back down the table. He's limited what he can put on the white, so he's bridging up. He's going to try and bang it off the top rail and back down again. Just goes to show you don't need to play very complicated safety to make things difficult for your opponent there. Dave Rothall's just pushed his yellow down the bottom, left a very tough pot for Dave Ewing to get on his other red and his mustard. So puts Dave Rothall in the box seat. Good shot, Dylan. It's a good transition to black here, David, I think. Not sure if he'll try and knock the black up the table or just end up perfect in the centre. I think he's looking to end up perfect on the centre, so just needs a nice, smooth positional shot in. Meanwhile, a bit of a tactical battle happening here with James and Justin. Stella's looking to see if he can run out here. Play this one to the bottom right and promote his out of the red. Dave Rothall's played an absolute gem here. Absolute gem, absolutely dead straight, and he's got his black to the centre. Couldn't have been much better. Meanwhile, Della's decided that safety's the better option and good shot. Well done, Dave. And with that, I'm going to take a break here.
Okay, everyone, it's Kenny Nickelback. Kenny Nickelback. Yeah, I like that. Okay, Rothall. So back watching both matches again. So let us know how the volume is going now with commentary and the tables. We want you to hear, what it sounds like when they hit the balls as well. It makes it a bit more interesting. So just let us know both. Anyway, back to Della and Justin. So hit that quite soft. Good shot. He might have. Oh no, he didn't leave a slipper on that one over the left middle. I'll concentrate on one game at a time, or I'll just get confused. So Justin, there's not enough. Oh, there might be enough to go inside it. Yep, or to pull it out at least. Problem is you left the white in the middle of the table. Like, it's just... It's where you want to be if you're the opposition. Yeah, I can't see it being too difficult from here. Yeah, so he'll probably be wanting to get rid of that yellow, or possibly even leave it there because black nicely goes off that if need be. And I reckon you might just. Yeah, so his next shot, don't know what he's going to do. I think he'll kill it. It's probably better to kill it than let the black. Than leave it there in case he misses. Yeah. Killing it was more important. Considering the black was pretty potable no matter where pretty much you are in the bottom of the screen. So just for everyone's information, we have Jamie Stevens back on commentary. I don't know how you went upstairs, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm still going, just waiting for a winner of a match, so I'll probably disappear shortly. Sorry guys, but I might as well fill in a quick gap.
So we've had, we're just noticing that the volume on the commentary was down quite a lot. So just been fiddling with it. So just let us know if the volume is good. Really important to us, so that we can just give a good commentary to people.
Yeah, and I think people, it's hard to get the volume right because this place is really echoey and it's quite quiet in there. There's not, it's a big room, but it's really your voice really carries. So you've got to be quiet. And we're a metre and a half away from the table, so just don't want to be too loud and let the guys hear us. And look, you know what? If I was to pick a scoreline after 10 or 11 frames, it'd be around. I would have said something similar to this. Oh, sorry, 10 frames. Yeah, I would have said something similar to this, maybe 5 or 6-4 either way. Yeah. So I didn't expect a blowout match at all.
Yeah.
And I did expect as well the Rothall and Ewing match to be a lot slower. Both players far more methodical, not as attacking as, let's say, James is, for example. Justin's a nice mixture of the two. He attacks the game very heavily, but when he needs to pull up, he does. He recognises it better than most. But you'll see Dave Rothall and Dave Ewing be extremely calculated basically every visit.
I found out with David Ewing in my match how calculating he is.
He's evolving, Dave.
Yeah.
And more important than anything is enjoying playing, and that's the real key to playing any sport, not just pool but any sport. If you're not enjoying it, you need to assess why you're doing it and find reasons to enjoy it. If it's because you feel like it's a chore when you're putting in practice, then maybe just ease off the practice a bit and start enjoying the game for what it is. And then when you start getting that hunger and passion back, you can lift your practice.
Just a little bit closer with that. We've got a comment saying you're a bit quiet.
I'm a bit quiet.
How about they said now? I'm good. They said I'm good, you're quiet.
I just got to get used to your mics. With Dan's mics, I've got to pull them like 3 kilometres away from my face.
Yeah.
These ones I need to be a bit closer.
Yeah, so Jody Formosa, let us know if Jamie's any better now.
Any better? Come on. Of course I'm any better.
Your volume.
So Dave here on his red Needs to play this with, I think, a little bit of left-hand side. He wants to get right behind this red for the top left-hand corner. He wants to be as straight as possible. Dead straight is just like it's a dead stun and you're perfect for the black. So he wants to be nice and straight on this there. So you've got a little bit of side on that. And he's under hit a touch, but he's still okay. With this shot though, he would, if he was much closer to it, he could have actually punched in with authority. Now he's actually forced to cue this ball better. Like you can't punch this because the white can lose the white off the yellow a little bit. So he needs to cue this better. It's a more delicate shot than punching the ball if you're right behind it. You can see what happens. He's tried to punch it and he's tried to hold the white, but that yellow flicking off the back of the yellow came into play. If he's right behind that, then he can play that shot. He probably doesn't miss it.
6-4
little 1%er
for James Della. So an extra one.
Yeah. And I don't expect Dave to make an error here. As long as he gets basically to the blue spot or past the blue spot by a foot, he doesn't want to land in between these two yellows, and that looks fine.
Bit short.
It's probably shorter than he wanted, but he's got a lot of area, so he can probably stun off that cushion, and come back up centre table, and anywhere just past the balk line would probably be okay.
Yeah.
And he's just got past that balk line, and he's looking good.
Yeah, 6-4, not 6-5.
Oh, he's actually had a lot more angle than I thought too. He's gone up and down, but he's played it with perfection.
So the reason we use the pluses is because when you use the minuses, you can see it disappear and then come back again. If you just press the +1, it changes it straight away. So we've got one extra. So 1-2 Dave Ewing there. So Dave's now 4-3 down to Dave Rothall.
Right, these guys have they've just calculated a formula. They've developed a formula between them to work out what the score was. So score equals ask Jamie squared.
It's a big score.
I'm going to tell him, I can't even do a squared number. I need him to be playing 8. I would have told him it was 2. And then they've gone, well, hang on, we've played more than that.
Yeah. Wasn't that a good shot by Justin? He would have liked a touch off the rail, but,
Yeah, he's forced to screw off this and play for the middle.
Yep.
Tricky shot, this.
Red goes inside the yellows, you reckon?
Oh wow, he's forced. I tell you what.
Like, are you serious?
I've been commenting how these tables are tight. Well, Justin just said no, they're not tight. Shut up. They're easy. I can't believe he's. You know what? I actually
That's
want
the
him.
hardest shot I've seen.
I want him to teach me that shot. How do you be dead? Maybe he wasn't dead straight. Maybe he actually had some angle, because if he's had no angle on that and he's forced out with that much side, that's a sick shot. So then he's missed the follow-up pot.
Yeah, leaving a hole in that top right-hand corner.
I don't think it goes.
Oh, it pushes the red out and it covers the pocket.
Yeah, I think the yellow can sneak in front, but I don't think it will go.
Well, that's more important than anything, right? Because it's pretty hard to get it out.
Jimmy's probably thinking, I wish it went, but at the same time he's thinking, well, I'm buzzing, I'm at the table now.
Look, you know what? I think that does go. If you glance that fine off the red.
You reckon it goes? I don't reckon you can get underneath it fine enough. I don't think you can get deep enough in the pocket.
He thinks he can.
I reckon he's going to slip in front, but you might be right.
Nah.
Let's see. He's having a good look at it now.
If he comes fine off that ball, it's in.
And we were actually talking last night about how I hang shit on a few guys and that, but is there anyone in the room that you can look at from behind and see ears stick out that far? I don't think so. No, I think he's reserved himself for the fact this doesn't go, mate. I think he's like, okay, I need to make sure I cover this knee. I need to get this in front knee.
Okay.
But he'll pot this now that I've said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that was the shot. I don't think he could get deep enough underneath off the cushion, off the back of the
And
red.
you are right. It's more important to cover a pocket than it is to potentially miss and leave a hole.
Well, let's say he tries to punch it in, but it's not there. You don't know where they're going to go. He maintains control now. Oh, bad miss from Dave Ewing there. was right amongst the. Actually, white ball wasn't great, but it probably wouldn't have landed exactly there how you've got the pot.
I don't like Dave Ewing missing. He didn't really miss against me. He should start missing.
That's
now.
annoying, isn't it? You play a bloke, they absolutely kill you, and then you go and watch them play the next match, and they miss 25 balls. Oh, I'm up again. I'll be back later, guys.
We've lost Jamie. You've now got Kenny, by the way. That's my name, Kenny. I'm back. I don't say as much as Jamie, so you won't hear much on the commentary. Look, I think Della wanted straighter on that yellow to do a plant up in the top right-hand corner. That's what I'm thinking. Now he's just going to have to bottom right, come around 2 rails. No, he can't afford to. He really needs the right angle on this yellow. Can't afford to get the wrong angle. He needs to play it now, because it's about the only time he's going to be able to play yellow onto yellow. Great shot. Oh, look, I still think he can get that control of that pocket again, but yeah, he wanted to flick off that red. He really wanted to flick off that red. And to get it perfect without even moving the red, that's phenomenal. Wow, what a double on the Dave's table. That's pretty good. Okay, so he could move the... he could get that yellow inside the red. It was hard to see from here. That's a good shot. Ooh, he's been forced to now play possibly the bottom right corner. Well, no, it cuts in the middle. It cuts in the middle. It's going to be really fine. Trust yourself. Yeah. Whew. Wiped his feet going through the door there. Hey, mate. Good. So we'll just update the score on this, and we'll give James Della one more frame. Let's give James Della one more. So he's now on 7. Justin's on 4. So back to the commentary here, looking at Dave Ewing. Ooh, can he get past there? I don't think he can. Yeah, okay, it went past. Yeah. Ooh, I think his really only option is to screw back to the white to the bottom right hand corner and put the black in the middle left. Dave should be good. Looks like a touch of angle, but he might be able to hold it straight. No, he's not playing bottom or top. He's playing middle right, or Oh, okay. Yeah, no, just enough to come back. That's good. Ball there. Okay. Back to Justin and James's match. Pretty easy here. Can't see missing ones at all. Pretty much the same pocket for all three balls, I'd suggest. So the Daves are taking a break at 4-all. That's unexpected, very, very unexpected. But Della won't be happy with himself at all. I don't even think he's full ball rented. He's not full ball rented if he was. He has to delay like already. He's just going to go for the pot, I think. He's going to get one rail. It's hard, very hard. To the right, to the left hand side. Very good catch, really very good catch. So I don't think the yellow's covering enough of the pockets to be a problem for Justin. So, look, I don't even think that's pot out here. Hard to tell. Yeah. Those two reds top right in the corner will slow down the pot out. I'd suggest that he's going to pot a couple and just tuck in behind one of those maybe. Or even cover this corner, top bottom right corner. Yep, that's a very good shot. That's a very good shot. And Alan's working from behind now, trying to work out if we can save this frame. Great, so sweet. So we're back to both tables now. Dave just had a break, I believe. Dave Ewing. Not happy. Not really. Cluster there. Anyway, back at the James and Justin table, we've got Jake McCartney just watching the shot, just to make sure there's no foul involved. Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely foul. Called a foul by Jake. I could do a replay, but I don't think we need to. It's been accepted by both players, and yeah, it's Justin's coming up with 2 shots on Reds. Excuse me. Hello. So, Sam Condon Peck, just let us know, is the table still really high?
So you still in Sam? What are you doing?
Yeah, just a bit quiet. So back to Justin's game. I believe still 2 visits. He hasn't missed yet. He'll be wanting to extract those 2 on the right hand side. Oh, well, right now. Funny that. Sorry, that's right. Ooh, that was not intended. I guess he's going to be opening the one on the side rail right now. Suggest he might go for a pot in the corner pocket, and like he needs a pot or sit over it, and didn't sit over it. But looking at the yellow and the black, yellow's not really going in the pocket that it needs to, so Justin can afford to be a bit more liberal. Can afford to miss one if need be, but he won't. Yeah. Ooh. Tighter angle than I think he wanted. He probably wanted it closer to the closer to a straighter shot. So we've got Kylie in here to do some commentary. Do you want to? We've got Kylie Power in here to do some commentary. Joining me, Kenny. So you're going to flick it on. You should see a little light flicker when you flick it on at the top. Yep. Just hold it. Take it a little bit further away from your mouth. Yep. Sorry.
Hi, everyone. Is there a light on here?
No, it's all good. You're on. Sajich.
Oh, cool. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Obviously, a very high quality match.
One to Justin.
A lot of people watching up in the bleachers here.
Yeah, we've got about 80 odd people watching.
Oh, that's great. Hi, everyone.
I believe we'll probably have more when the final gets here.
Yes, I'm sure you will. I might know some of you. I probably do.
85 people watching.
Hugged some of you at one point.
So let's. I wonder if you know any of these people on doing some chatting on here.
Oh gosh, do I recognise any name?
30 from Rothall.
I'm sure my husband is at home watching. Oh, Jason Taraskovic watching. Steve Jamison. Cool. I'm not surprised. It's very high quality, isn't it? I've actually, to be brutally honest, never heard of Dave Rothall.
Really?
Yeah, like I've never. Has he played at Nationals? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, very good.
Oh no, I've been watching him play from
Yeah.
upstairs, and he's very, very good.
So let's flick to the one table now, the right camera, and we'll watch just Dave's match while we're
I know Dave's been playing for quite a few years, but I think he's obviously been doing a lot of practice and a lot of work because he's gotten better and better and better every time I've seen him play.
Might fix up that table as well. Put it in the middle there. Bear with me.
Nice shot by David. Can't see anything going wrong here.
No,
I'm
no,
assuming
not at
bottom
all.
left, bottom left, I imagine. Or
Yeah.
we've done a great job, Kenny. I know I've been at home watching.
Yeah,
We've
so
had it on our television and really enjoyed some of the commentary. I mean, Jamie Stevens has been a bit of a laugh a minute, as he always is.
Yeah.
And it was good to hear Jakey commentating as well.
Yeah, look, it's great when you've got people with a lot of knowledge of the game commentating.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You know, predicting shots that 90% of the time they do.
Yeah, that's true. I know, a lot of time I'm like, what? Are they serious? And then they play it and it's beautiful and I think, oh, you suck. It's nice and tight between these two anyway.
Yeah, so now 5-4.
Yeah.
Roth's way.
Jay's doing a great job with the score updates.
Yeah, very, very good. And look, he's switching between like he's a natural at using Wirecast. He's very good.
Nice, Jay. Yes, a fair few people here. Some playing the blocks. Quite a lot watching these matches. Jake McCartney's decided to have 2 drinkies. He's
Garlic
been knocked
bread?
out.
Oh,
he's,
no?
he's drinking vodka and Red Bull, so it could be a bit of a mess later on. but
Oh, I
you never
think that we might all be in that boat a little bit later on. We've got Steve Jamison saying, come on, Roth, bring home the Calcutta. Jamo, who did you get?
Jamo might have had some coinage on this.
Well, yeah, semi-finals. You get it in the semis.
Yes, that's true. I mean, I think most of these
Might
guys would
flick
have been
back to both of them now, since no one's playing.
pretty safe bets, these boys. They're just so consistent and so good. But, it is hard to predict, but these sort of players are always going to be in the quarters or the finals.
The volume, good volume. You sound good on the commentary there,
Do
Carl.
I? My dulcet tone. It's the couple of glasses of Guinness that I've had. Making me sound good.
We've got Maddie clearing some of the light that's coming through the windows.
Yeah, I've got some glass windows up the top here and sunshine shining through. Mr. Harmon on his very large step ladder. But I've been watching the stream, and from what I've seen, it's been a really fantastic tournament. And Barry King, who started it all, would be very, very proud.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And Matt Harmon's done a great job. I mean, I know Matt's not the only one, but Matt's worked very hard to get it all happening. And Justin's having a beer, so that's good to see.
Oh yeah, I've had a beer here about 3 hours ago. It's probably warm now.
I'm drinking it because I'm drinking mine. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to Bazza.
Yeah, cheers to Bazza, that's right.
Yes, just left one. Good.
That's good, great.
James and Justin. While we wait for Jay to come back from the break.
I like yellow too, but that's just me.
Oh yeah.
There's a cannon to start off. I mean, that's, yeah. It's not an easy job, but... Yeah. No, I think either or, but... I'd be more partial to yellow. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the only forwards we have to present. We're the same thing. I'd have found some way to drink it myself though. Inevitably. No, I'm exactly the same. Completely the same. On a bad day, this play would be a really fun. No. There's a tiny little bit of angle off it. Probably a little bit of right hand side.
Doing a very, very good job. When the players are back, we miss it.
Yes, that's right. It's in. Bottom corner combination.
Well, that's now, isn't it? Then you go to the table.
Yeah, that's right, the white ball. Oh, and it is. What a great shot. What a cracking shot. Jesus, it's a really good looking.
Della over Justin State.
It's after the break, so we'll see what happens. I remember having money on Jimmy with the rest of the Australians when we were at the World Finals. He beat my cousins, which was so grateful about. We got chucked £50 in each. Doubled our money. And Jimmy was behind after the first set, but he just smoked it the next day. It was unreal. Yeah. Look at the lead, though. It's horrible.
I think in that day he's going to fall over later.
What does Jimmy do here? I think he might just play a containing shot. Dave and David? Look, that's the thing about these players though, like they can run the balls when they're there, but the shots they give when they're unable to run the ball. Yeah. So good at strategy. There's nothing worse than you get back to the table and you're excited to have a shot, but you've got absolutely nothing. So you're like, oh. Yeah, there is. They're a bit, I think no one really wants to take control over Jimmy, and that's He's red a little bit, but I guess I think these are the right ones. There's two yellows over on the right hand bar. It's nasty. Sorry, Pete. It's not me, I'm not cracking. One with James and Dustin. Yeah, I think it's massive. Yeah, but you'd expect, David to get that. No, it's a funny thing. Some people actually prefer them on the rail because they can use a bit of side spin to sort of stick it to the rail all the way down to the pocket. Yeah, and pockets I've heard are pretty. I've seen some shots actually while I've been watching the stream. If you haven't hit it perfectly, they don't go in. Alright, so. So, I think you probably have to take the one on the left hand side, but then, yeah, and try and screw back up for the one maybe in the middle. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's what you're thinking about, really, isn't it? The ball before the black, so that's. Trying to take the pocket with more advantage though. Yeah. Yeah, well now he's just left it on this one too. It's a funny game, Paul. I mean, I can see what I would do here. But that's not necessarily what everybody's going to do. Yeah, I think so. Just that, yeah, I agree with you. I think he wanted to keep it. Ah, what's going on there? Ah, yellow, so he's left it out. I've done that a million times, but I'm not playing for Delahunty. I think that's a hard thing too when you're playing on tables and not familiar with. Just getting your head around the pockets and pushing, because they vary so much, really. That's a cracker. Yeah, that is a cracker. Yeah, look, no, I think probably the truth in terms of that. I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's got. He might have a top right pocket. I don't know. Probably if he wants to throw balls. Yeah, he could. I thought that's an option too, but maybe. Oh, he must go to go. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, he'd have run up. I think. Still pretty dry.
Did the one near the side row hit?
We're just double checking. The joy of technology, people. Mr. Bloody, look at all his muscles. Holy shit, Beetle. Is that our Santa? Because you know, when we play together. Okay, this accepts was over. Just going to double check it. That ball hit the rail. If it hadn't, it would have been next ball regularly, that would have been a foul. Kenny's all over the machine. You're looking at
Boys!
good work, team.
Here we are, everyone.
We enjoyed using the computers and machinery to see, a bit like the tennis. The top left. Yes, it is. So unless you can see this one.
It's now on the YouTube videos.
I think the only horrible ball was that one with the right hand. getting position would be a little bit hard, but and if he plays this one in the top left, he'll be ready to hold or come across for this one side. I would still do this. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think you can. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay. Which sucks when you want to play a soft dog. Something delicate. So just keep that out of him. Unfortunately for him, it's ended up. No, I would be. That's right. And if you can pop that. Oh look, I think they're all open, so there's no doubt if you take it away. I've had it before, and then yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think there's no safety in play here. I think that's sufficient for it. That's right, you make it really give it a bit. Yeah, I think it's a little bit softer, but wow. I mean, I know the table's been moved quite a few times, I believe, from what I've been told.
Stevens.
Yeah. Oh, that is a shot. Oh, that's unlucky. That was such a good shot. It's a bit chilly.
Yeah. That's great.
Just rather than put a shot in the middle. I guess the question is the angle in the middle ball. Whether he wants to be able to come up above it, play the left hand, left hand corner, or... I mean, if this was a bit straighter, I think it'd be very straightforward, but it's a little bit... Yeah. Is this odd, David? That's the nicest watching David and Dave, the head of David. I'm just wondering, it was just kind of lost a bit far myself, it's not really straight, it was just kind of... Just looking how the rolls are in slow, it's actually going to give it a bit. Yeah. It's a good shot. It's hard to talk in the sense of as he forced to go that bottom left-hand corner. And obviously, the ball play, you need to easy shot, you don't want to be playing that up, you know. nice close to the pocket. That's a nice shot. Yep. Bit of an angle. It's taken up a little bit. It's as long as we set the early and then focus on the gym and just changing microphones. Nice big break from Dave Ewing. She's got a couple of nasty ball down here on the right. Trying to think of which one she should go for in anticipation of breaking that one open. I mean, obviously, I like the look of reds. I think. Let's go on the reds. So it looks like David's coming in on yellow. So he's got a couple of ugly balls. Obviously, I think Dave Ewing has covered that top left hand. And then there's a ball down here on the right, just up behind the red. Bit of pocket coverage there. I think, to be honest with you, this is one of those frames where you try and clear your balls out if they're dead. Simply because nobody wants to deal with that one on the right-hand side, or those ones on the right-hand side, just yet. Nice shot by Justin. Ooh, it might run a little bit too far. Oh no, he's got the middle pocket.
Looks like there's a hole up there for the red to go inside the yellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, there is. I just think it's these two. Looks like Dave's doing something about these two here. Oh, gee. Well, that didn't hit a
I don't know
rail.
if that actually hit a rail. I
No.
think
It didn't.
yeah.
Bit of a sheepish look from Dave as he walked back to his chair. All I can say is I'm glad people don't watch my games on live stream. I think that would be very painful for them and for me.
Where were you for the King's Cup, guys?
Look, it's my birthday this weekend. And we're small children, as you know, Ken.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get away and find time to play ball as much as I love it. Well, that is a lovely shot. To knock those balls open. But I think he's given himself a chance to do some stuff now. While they were there, it was horrible. So, what's Mr. Sajich on here? He knows.
Yeah, look, he caught a bad jaw on that top left pocket.
Well, it's not an easy pot, but
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
I was going to say getting position on the black, but not any problem with that.
Do you like this in the middle left? Would you be worried about the white going in the top
I
left?
played Tully earlier, and he played beautiful cut shots in the middle, and I think that's probably what Justin would do.
Yeah, I thought he might hit the red.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So,
Okay, so we've got to put the score up, I believe. Oh, okay. So we'll put that up to 8-6, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yep, 8-6. And we're 4-7 now for David Rothall as well. I think we missed that.
oh, that was
So we
always
need to
gonna
fix
be
up both
tough.
scores. Yeah. So David Rothall is now 7-4 up.
I was thinking that really the way to play those balls was to
And
do a plant up onto that top
and
yellow. But
Justin is now 6-8 down.
he's chosen another path and put himself in a whirl.
Sorry? Oh, yeah. Justin just got one.
Just trying to play this up.
Yeah, bear with me.
On the top rail, yep. Lots of cables and cords here. Very technical. I don't know if that yellow goes up into the top left-hand side. If it does, then I think David should be pretty confident. That
The yellow?
also. Yeah.
You reckon it does?
I don't know.
I think
I can't tell from the angle, but
You must be very, very good with your angle.
where to from here? He must have. Yeah, he's played that shot obviously for the left up in the right top corner, left top corner. Oh, it's tight. I'm looking actually at the actual table. It's very tight.
That little dial on the bottom right. Turn it up a little bit.
How's that? Yeah, this is very tight. I'm looking at the shot. He's going to have to clear it by a very... there's not much in it. He's going to have to... Oh, no.
That's
It was a tough shot. I think to get past that red to the corner pocket was really
very,
tough.
very soft, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was soft, that's right. Well, I don't think Dave's got too many troubles here. I think that red goes... The red that's sort of in the middle of the table up the top goes into the right-hand pocket.
Yeah.
He's just got to get... Oh, has he gone for coverage? No?
Well, I think coverage is the right shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. If he wasn't confident of the out. I guess he has got a dead one down the bottom, middle of the rail. Really, David doesn't have much here at all. I certainly don't think he can pot a ball. He's going to have to go for something, or try and play safety if there is such a thing. Or really just try and leave Dave nothing.
So it's 8-7. So we need to update Justin and give him an extra frame there.
8-7, so Justin's made a bit of a comeback. Okay, he's going to get into this a bit and try and avoid running into that red.
It's going to be very hard.
And where's the yellow going to go anyway? I mean, oh, yeah, that was always a risk. So I think Dave Ewing's got a lot of control here now. He needs to, I guess, promote his dead balls. Or dead ball, probably down the bottom.
Well-
which is what he's going to do.
Dave's going to have to put another red over there somehow. You need to.
Over, you mean on the left-hand
top
side?
left. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the angle's there for... I mean, first of all, Dave played a great shot there because he's left David very little to work with. If that second yellow up the top does actually go past, he hasn't left him a shot.
no, I don't think it does.
No.
but-
So I think Dave's being smart. I mean, he's just getting his dead balls out.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot.
Well, he had to, right?
Yeah.
Because he needs to get his yellow away from the covered
Yeah,
pocket.
that's right.
Especially with that red being covered on the top left. You
Yeah,
can
that's
afford to
exactly
do
right.
that.
That's true. He's got a bit of leeway with that. And this, Dave might try and make this a little bit easier for him to pot. Oh, he's lucky that didn't go in. Oh, no, he
Well,
got the other one on the top right. That's
Actually,
true.
if it had have got in, he had a chance at running out.
Yeah, that's true, actually. And these are the times, isn't it, when you can see, from my experience, the difference between really good players and players who perhaps need to learn a little bit more is players who
That's
come
diplomatic.
in. It was diplomatic, but players who come in, like in Dave's position on the Reds, and just start potting everything. You know, like by leaving balls on the table, he gives himself options for position when the time actually comes that he can take the table. I think you see so many people run all their balls and then, you know, it becomes very crucial for them on the last ball. I think it's really, yeah, I think it just gives him options to get the ball around the table and pot his balls when the time comes, which it will, I think, inevitably. What does David do here, eh?
Well, don't know.
What do you do? What would you do here, Kenny?
I think he needs to kill one of the reds. You need to
Yeah,
try and kill a red somehow. Like maybe the one in the middle pocket, kill it
yeah.
somewhere.
Try and knock it down the bottom rail somewhere.
Oh, well, how about get all your balls out and kill the black?
Actually, that's a
And kill the
really,
red in the bottom right hand corner.
that's a really good shot. I mean, admittedly, you know, he's left himself
Wow.
in a bit of a position down there on the bottom right, but that's a really good shot to get all those balls out.
And I just saw a frustrated Dave Ewing there.
Yeah, so and Dave's not happy because he knows that was a really good shot.
It just changed the whole dynamic.
It did, and that's the fun of pool, isn't it? Just when you think you've got control, you don't.
Like I think Dave is going to want to cover that bottom right corner when he can.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just a matter of getting... I mean, I think that one on the right-hand rail is a bit tough to...
He'll use one of these top because they're not doing anything for him at the moment.
Yeah, yeah, to
As
get
long as
position.
one's left there, that's all that matters.
But what I do down here on the right hand is I would pot that red instead of leaving it over the pocket and then snooker myself. So
don't we
I'm
all?
just thinking, I can think about all the things that can go wrong. Just have a bit of a play with the cloth, why not? I love it when players do that because I don't always understand why they have a bit of a fluff around with it. I mean, unless there are huge divots in the bays.
Ooh, he
Yeah, I
wanted
don't
to
think that's
cover
what he
that.
wanted. No.
He didn't. Look, you know what? You can almost afford to get the black out in the shot. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah, that's true.
You know, only because. But what you don't want to leave is that yellow, the yellow on the left. You don't want it going to the bottom right corner and sitting there.
No, that's right.
So what you need to do is you need to yes get the black open, but do not leave him shot. Put that yellow
Yeah.
in the bottom right.
Well, I think he's taken your advice, Kenny.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not. He's going to roll that
Look,
up there.
really important. You know what? Really important. The white on the bottom rail
Yep.
stops that yellow going in the bottom right.
That's right. And it's left David with very little to play with here. I mean,
Oh, actually, you know what? Why doesn't Dave sit the white behind the black? Put the yellow doublet off the table and come back again and just sit the white behind the black.
yeah. That would be suitably nasty.
Need to have a better look at the angle. He's
Yeah,
in
it's
the
a bit
way.
he's got his noggin in the road.
Oh, hang on, he might be at the wrong angle to do that.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he's just covered the black. That's a good shot.
He would have been happy going sitting right on that yellow, I tell you.
Look, and I think, you know, from my perspective, this is why these players are so good because they know the right shots to take. And A lot of players would get very frustrated and flustered in a situation like this and probably try and go the out with the yellows or double that one on the right into the middle pocket over the other side. But that obviously, I think, these guys are really sensible and really controlled with how they play and smart. And in my experience, having watched players who haven't played for a long time and players who have, it's that ability to know the right shot. And when you're behind, to put the opponent under pressure. Dave's thinking of a deliberate foul here. Is he? Oh no, he's just going to slow him up a bit.
He was worried. I reckon he was worried that he'd pot his red, so he needed to make sure he missed it by a long way. So I'm just wondering. We'll go back to the Jimmy and Justin match.
Yep.
Only because it's coming to the crux of the frame, which could be quite important.
What's Jimmy on? Reds? Oh, yellows.
Yellows. Oh no.
Oh, reds.
Yeah.
He's just going to play this and then maybe look for a double. I mean, I know he's got 2 visits, but that would be... Oh no, he's on the yellows.
Yeah, he was on yellows.
I'll just roll this up. You know what, at Nationals I've done this when I actually
You
had
went for
another
the
ball
pot.
on the table and I've thought I've had 2 visits on the black and played a beautiful shot on the black and then fouled because I still had a ball to go, which is great. That's a nice shot. This is a delicate little shot. Oh, that's really unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, I'd end up leaving it like, 30 centimetres on the top rail off the pocket.
So Jimmy's on the hill.
Yeah, Jimmy is on the
9-7.
hill.
And we've got Dave and Dave.
David's
Dave and
just
David.
fouled, so Dave's got 2 visits.
Yeah, look, I still think it's going to be tough for the one down there. Yeah, so I don't know if there's enough room to get a white through there. So he's going to have to look at.
I think does he, obviously leave that ball up there in the top right-hand corner and play this.
Okay, so he must be able to get past there.
Yeah,
So
not necessarily to pot it, but as long as you hit your ball, knock it near the pocket, then you've got, the rest of the 3 are actually reasonably easy to pot. Oh no, he's potted it. That was a nice shot. Oh, this is all Rover, Red Rover.
I can't do that
Dave will
yet. I
peg
want to
another
do
one
that.
back.
I just don't have time to create a little red and yellow ball. But it's a very good idea, and I'm going to do it. Do you want to flick to the one table maybe while they have a break?
Oh, okay.
Flick to the right table.
Where's the black going to go? I think he'll just come down. Probably go in the middle pocket. Oh, that's a nice shot. The angle looks... It's got a bit of angle on it. I think he'll just come down. Yep.
A bit soft.
Oh, very... Yeah.
Still cuts.
It's left himself a bit of a tough shot.
Still cuts there. But it's, you don't ever want to leave yourself that fine a cut, do you?
No, because you never know where the white ball's going to go.
And
Knock your opponents in or going off.
you need to be perfect.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Do you reckon you
Jan?
might double it?
It's a bit hard to tell from this angle here, isn't it? I think
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like he's going the double.
He's very good at his doubles.
A bit like my husband.
Oh, he's got 2 shots. He must have. to
Oh,
do that.
yeah. Top corner. I don't know if he actually meant to hit it that soft, but he's got a shot, so happy days.
Very, quite good at dead straight.
Yeah.
I don't see him missing this at all.
No, I don't either. Yeah, it's lovely. So Dave pegs another one back.
Yeah, it's 7-5 now to.
I actually made the
Dave Ewing
bathroom
picked
at
up one more.
what could be the last frame against Jimmy and Justin. I'll be back.
Good work. So that was just Kylie Power giving us a commentary stint, and she might come back and have some more. So now we're back to Jimmy and Justin's match. So it's 9-7, so Jimmy's on the hill, and Justin's going to want to stop him or slow him down. Justin will be saying, no, you don't, Jimmy. So we should have Jamie Stevens coming back to the commentary very shortly as well. He's matches up in the Blancs. Look, I think yellow's it. Oh, okay. Yep. I got the impression he'd want to get rid of that top left yellow pretty quick. It's a good containing shot there from David. Slowing Dave Ewing down a little bit. David will want to somehow get another frame off him very shortly. That's it. Yep. I think.
I've just come back and realised I've been wearing the headphones wrong and nobody told me. I've been here looking like a complete peanut.
That's why you're on the radio.
That's
That's why you're on the voice.
That's why I need another Guinness.
Yeah, we're back to Jimmy being on the hill. And look, Justin just missed a yellow. I kind of expected him to pop right along the top rail and didn't go in.
It's not a bad result though, is it really? If that's it's like Jimmy. It's close.
Oh, so was it a foul anyway? Because I don't know if he was pedals naked, was he? No, he wasn't. And I don't think he hit a rail after it.
His reaction, I can imagine that's...
Yeah, kicking the camera as you saw the camera moving like that.
Well, it's not a foul snooker, so there are small things to be grateful for.
So look, what do you think Jimmy's going to do here?
Jimmy, I have no idea. He's got all of
Putting
those...
on reds.
Unless he plays some magical shot that gets all those reds out at once.
He's going to cover it, isn't he?
Cover, yep.
He's going to make it very... It went a bit too far, I think. It's allowed Justin to clear up.
Well, it's a funny thing because I've seen games at Worlds
Oh, hang
on
on.
the stream and everything where you think these, like Justin would be in an unassailable position right
Why
now.
would Justin not play that top
I don't
yellow?
know.
I know it's covering all the reds, but I honestly thought he could run that table.
Yeah, maybe he just wasn't confident. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe, I mean, it's tempting. When you've got control of a pocket, it's tempting to just sort of...
But when you're 9-7 down, do you take some of those risks?
I know, I agree with you. I mean,
The
I
9-7
probably
down
won't have
race
a
to
crack,
10.
and I'm
yeah.
nowhere near the player Justin Sajich is. But when you've got control, it's tempting to leave that ball there and force your opponent to make mistakes. But I think James is probably just going to try and roll balls out there now, or try and get his nasty balls out of the road.
That's a good pot on a red.
Yeah, it was a very good pot. Mandy, can I ask you a favour? Can you get me a Guinness? Thanks, Maddie. You're a champ.
I need a mute button, please.
Huh?
I need a mute button. That'd be
Yeah,
all.
sorry.
No,
People don't
no,
want to hear me
it's
ordering Guinness.
It's all good. They've probably got to get one themselves.
If they've got any sense, they have. James is just going to cover these up.
Yeah.
But like I was saying earlier, I saw one game at Worlds. It was just phenomenal because the person was in Justin's position and didn't win the frame. Like, it's amazing.
Well, that happens.
Yeah, it does, but you feel like in an unassailable position because of that. And people just play beautiful shots to get out of it. I'm easily pleased, people.
So this is a bit of a tactical match now because of how they're at the business end of the match.
Yeah. So I think what Justin does here is just try and leave his yellows in really open spots for the time when it comes, and as James, you just try and cover it or try and bring the black into play. Take the black up there somehow and leave it behind one of the reds. Actually, that's a really nice shot by Jimmy because he's left Justin with nothing.
Well, the problem is Justin doesn't need to do anything. It doesn't matter what he does. He's got control of that top left pocket. You know,
He does,
so-
and I guess that's the question though, is it with one visit even, could you get both of those reds out? I mean, I've seen freaky people do that stuff.
In one shot,
In one
with
shot.
that red right where it
Yeah,
is.
seriously, I've seen some crazy stuff on pool table.
That's right.
So Justin's forcing Jimmy to play the ball that he's closest to, or try to do something with those ones up the top there.
Now, I've just got to jump in for a second. We're just swapping Dave Ewing and David Rothall's names around on the scoreboard. So please note, just to keep it in line with pool stat, which is on the top of the screen, just to make it easier for people to read and go, oh, hang on, it's 5-7 or is it 7-5?
I thought you were being all, alphabetically named.
No.
I was wrong.
So Jay's done that for us, which is great.
Oh, so David. Oh, that's a bit nasty. He hasn't given himself a clear shot here at all. David Rothall is a plant, but it's not an easy one. Oh, he's got that. It's the one on the left going in the corner pocket. It's a bit hard to tell. From our angle on the TV, it doesn't look like it does.
Ooh, that wasn't kind of what he wanted, was it?
No, I don't think so.
But it doesn't really matter at this stage. It's almost like a stalemate, right?
Yeah, I agree. Until those balls in the top left-hand are dealt with on Justin and Jimmy's
Ooh,
table.
ooh,
Jeez.
ooh,
Holy
ooh.
Toledo. That was risky.
I think Justin would have been saying, please, Black, do
What
not
the
sit.
hell have I done?
Please, Black, do not sit right over that pocket because Justin will probably just pop by yellow.
Well, that's true. I mean, the control of the table can change so quickly, though.
So you tell me how he's going to
He's
pop that yellow. Tell me.
You know what? The only thing I think you can do, and it's a bit crazy because I'm not sure it would actually ever work. Thanks, Matty. Sorry, Mr. Harmon, who's just run the whole tournament. As if he hasn't done enough, he's actually got me a Guinness as well. You superstar, thank you.
What a good shot.
That's right. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that Justin... Thanks, Matty.
Oh, he left him on the top rail, which was really good.
Yeah. Because the other... I mean, it's a nice idea to go off your yellow and then cannon into those or come off it and run into them and pop your ball, but he couldn't with the one in the middle pocket. There's no chance. But these are the sort of shots I play because I'm stupid and think I can come off 6 rails with hot balls. I think James is just going to bide his time here.
Do you think he'll be wanting to put that black right over the pocket?
I think that's probably a pretty safe bet. But as you know, that's every time I try to put a ball over the pocket, it goes in. Dave's thinking, what do I do here? Yeah, if I was being ballsy, I'd be trying to run one yellow onto that one in the middle pocket, but that's it's not a good shot, not high percentage.
How good a shot was that? Sorry, I'm
Oh,
on the
I'm
table.
looking at. I'm watching Dave. Dave.
Yeah. I'll commentate the left one. You commentate the right one.
Jimmy, get that red over there. That's a great
In front of
shot.
the yellow.
That's a
Still
cracker.
doubles back nicely. But
Yeah, still, that was. I mean, and this is what it's about: trying to keep yourself in the frame.
but see, the problem is if that red sits right over the pocket. Well, even if it does. Ooh, actually, I'm thinking if he sits it right over the pocket and it's potted, I don't think there's a foul snooker up top
No,
on reds.
I mean Justin's been smart here. He's left a lot of real estate between the white ball and James's red down there, which makes
Yeah.
it very hard to cover that pocket without potting the ball.
Well, it's worth a try.
Oh look, I agree, and I think it's the only thing James can do at the moment. And he's trusting the table.
No, that's
that is a
great
beautiful shot.
shot. Only because now it'll be potted now.
Yeah.
It has to, or the black comes out.
Yep. No, I think that is a cracker of a shot. I mean,
You
he's
can't leave that there. The red, you've either got to pot the red or you've got to get the black out. And
yeah,
potting
this
the
is
red
right.
probably.
This is what Justin's doing.
Well, he's hoping it's not a foul
Not a fast
snooker.
snooker. Oh, jeez.
I'd be worried it is.
Yeah, well, it could be. I mean, it's hard for us to tell at this angle.
Well, definitely on the one on the right it is, but what about the one on the left?
Yeah, that's the question.
I'd almost
I
call.
mean, Jimmy's not wearing it, so
Oh,
he's
so
just going to run
he's
it
got
over there.
he's got another option.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I missing?
Oh, jeez. Oh. He was trying to run that yellow behind the bed.
Oh, did that just go out of focus and come in focus again?
A little bit out, I think.
I think I need to fix
Might have been
the...
the Guinness I was drinking.
No, it's
The alcohol I've consumed.
we'll set that to manual focus, I think.
Well, look, I think if any of you pool players are watching and haven't played a lot, this game, you can learn a lot from watching this game between these two, because this was, for me, one of the hardest bits to get my head around. I've got balls, but the strategic aspects of playing 8-ball, you can learn a hell of a lot watching these sort of players, because they just play really good strategic shots. Justin will be happy with that, James not so much.
Okay, now we'll just wait for these couple of balls to be potted and then we'll change over some commentary.
Oh yeah, you're kicking me off.
Oh, no, me.
Oh, you sure?
I'm going to get some food.
Oh, wait, okay. I've got
So-
this now, that's food enough for me.
Only because there's a packet of chips open next to me that's
Was he
making me
run
hungry.
too far? No, it should be right, I think.
So, I don't know if there's black cards. Yeah, of course
it
it
does.
does.
I think he's just got to hit it. Oh,
2 shots.
yeah, 2 shots alone.
Justin pegs one back.
Justin's peg another
Oh,
one back.
okay.
But James fought very hard. I have to give him credit in that game. There's a lot of players would just try and smash some balls in and do whatever, but it's a very smart shot. So did Justin, for that matter. David's going to give this a hell of a lot of screw. Go up.
Good pace.
Cross. That was a good shot. He's just got to come around this yellow and
Let's flick it to the... we'll just watch the Dave's match for the moment. No, Justin won, so it's
flick it around the
9-8.
yellow and come for the. Well, it depends. Bottom right hand corner or middle. Just want to avoid.
It's come off 2 rails, right?
Yeah, that's what I think
He's
gonna
not
do.
coming off 2.
Oh,
He
he's
might be
got-
coming
he's
off.
putting top on it.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah,
coming
he
off
has,
2.
yep.
Ooh,
It's
don't you
always a danger, isn't it?
don't you hate going halfway between one and the
in
other?
between, I know, it sucks. I mean, what do you do here? Do you give it a hell of a lot of screw and try and put it in the bottom right-hand corner, or cut into the middle?
I'll cut into the middle.
Yeah. I mean, it is, challenging for us to see the angle, but... Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, he's got it. That's a good shot.
Okay, so back to... So we've got Thomas O'Keefe coming in to replace Kenny Nicol on the commentary, and Thomas will be joining Kylie Power.
You poor buggers, as much as you want me to leave, I'm not going. Masal, how are you? Hey, Georgie. How are you, bud? Good to see you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. No, I had a great time. I'm an old bugger, but I had a good time. Cheers. Here's to getting older. David, that one, he's breaking his David. It's a nice big break by Dave. Oh, the only problem is that red up in the top middle. I think reds are probably the balls, that's all, because there's a yellow on that side rail. It's a bit nasty.
Down, guys. Just filling in for Kenny while I get something to eat.
Thomas, I'm not sure we've met before.
Oh, we haven't. Tom, obviously.
Can I call you Thomas?
Yeah, you can.
You get lost.
I get that every time.
Oh, do you? Oh, look, I only ever get Kylie or Carrot or Ranger or whatever else. I've got a few nicknames. I answer to most things. So where are you from, Thomas? Are you a Canberra boy?
Geelong. From Geelong.
Geelong! You go for the Cats, obviously.
No, I don't. Oh. When I was, actually, when I was 17, I did. No, sorry, 15.
What happened? Who do you go for now?
Grand final was the first time I ever got drunk when I was 15. And the Cats won. It was 2007.
Oh, it's a long time ago, yeah.
And I'll never forget that day.
So who do you go
I
for
was
now?
grounded for a long time.
Cheers while we have another sip of that beer. Who do you go for now?
Adult days.
I'm a Carlton supporter. I can't believe
I
I
don't follow the football that much. I follow it for the sake of well, my mates love football, so I never got into it.
Pool's more fun.
I'd say Geelong, because I live in Geelong, but yeah, pool's more fun anyway. It doesn't require physical attributes anyway.
Yeah, true.
Because I don't have that.
Yeah, no, I'm a short, red-headed little thing, so I can get away with stuff at pool. So it's nice to have you here in the ACT. Have you played at the Kings Cup before?
No, never. I've just started checking out pool this year.
Oh, cool.
I'm really starting to enjoy it. I played pool my whole life, but I've never really taken it seriously. My dad's taken it seriously, and he sort of got me into it. And
well, it's
a bit more this year.
It's a great sport, and from my perspective, I've been playing for about 18 years. It is a great way of meeting really amazing people from all over Australia, and who all love the game. They're all very passionate about it. So you have these little conversations. It seems like you're speaking your own language.
Well, it's great because you don't have to be like an athlete to be a part of it.
Yeah, you could be a fat bastard and play really well.
Yeah, it's more of a mental.
True.
Mental qualities you find in the game.
And you know what, the games we're watching today, I mean, all four of these players are very mentally strong, and I think, you know.
Well, it just shows because Sage went in off the centre ball before, and it just takes a lot of mental stamina just to like.
Pick yourself back up.
It just shows like just a shot like that, just lack of concentration, and you're you're in trouble, you know.
Oh, and that you know. And it's a whole package. I mean, it's not just being about potting balls, and that's why when you watch these players, they're good at strategically, they're good at potting balls, but they're mentally so strong.
Well, even this game here with Sage, he's 2 down. Like, Delahunty just needs one more win, and if he doesn't get this, he's got it.
Yeah.
But even just the mental stamina to play that shot.
Yeah, just to keep
and
playing.
And the stamina to go for the shot, like it's just. Incredible. Like I would have missed that if I was in this position. I would have missed that, knowing that there was one frame to lose. It just shows the professional and experience that they have, you know.
Well, that's right. That's exactly right. And that's why, you know, any time you're a pool player, whether you're a novice, whether you're really, really good, it's always good to watch other people play and see and take things from their game that help you improve your own.
That's right. You let a shot, and then I was talking to someone a while ago in Geelong, and they said like. They always walk away from the game knowing what they did wrong. And I don't believe that because you don't have all the answers. You're not a professional within yourself. You don't know all the answers. It's good to get feedback from different sources, different people like, who know the game really well. But after you see like someone like these guys play, you're like, oh, geez, I didn't even think of that.
No.
How did I, you know?
That's right, and that's why
I would have played this,
them,
but it's just like, oh, well, that makes more sense to what they played.
Watching them is so important because you can learn so much from them. You really can. And we're really lucky, I think, that most of the really good pool players are really quite open and honest with what they do and are happy to help out when they can. And yeah.
Well, it's great because it's good that the players are higher up want to help lower players. Della just went in off here.
Yeah, that's no good.
It's very crucial at the moment.
Jeez, that was quite a lucky shot by Dave there. Jeez. I don't know what he's going to do with the black over here.
Well, it depends if this yellow's. I don't know. He's going to go for the reds.
Oh, yeah,
Gonna try and
he's on the
cannon
red,
onto
so
the,
he's going to... I'm
cannon
I'm
onto the
watching
red or
this over
something.
here. I'm watching
Oh,
Dave.
sorry, you
No, I'm
read-
watching Dave and Dave. But yeah, David Rothall just got quite lucky.
So
on that
whose shot is it now? So
It's still David. It's still David's, but
It's
I'm
got
just
heaps
you
of
have to
heaps
screw
of
the
back,
guts
screw
out of
it back,
it.
and then go to the
Yeah,
centre.
screw the guts out of it and try and put it in the middle.
And Sage got a little bit unlucky on that shot, hoping to get it out.
What's Justin on the red?
He's on the reds, yeah. Hoping to get it out. Next to the yellows there.
Yeah, James has two yellows up there anyway near that red are not.
I'm actually not sure if that centre goes or not as well.
Jeez, Dave Rothall's going to have a fun time here. He's going to do a reverse sort of cut, reverse double.
It's funny because no, it doesn't go into the centre, the yellow. Sorry, it doesn't go into the corner, the yellow. It's hard to see from the screen and the table.
Are you looking? Oh, so he's on the.
You might kiss it off the yellow. I don't know.
Oh no, I think.
Maybe do a straight double, maybe.
It's, I'm actually not sure what he's going to do, to be truthful.
Yeah, it's very different on the screen.
Bit of hit and hope.
Yeah, he tried to hit it off the
Yeah.
off the yellow.
I don't think Dave Ewing's going to have any trouble with these balls. I think the worst ones are the ones down in the bottom right-hand corner, which he'll have to plant. And he should leave that one on the left. So if the plant, once he does the plant, he has a shot.
Yeah.
That's my fault. Usually when I do a plant, I end up leaving the white next to the one I've hit. I think he'll go top right, top left, top right,
Yeah.
and then go the one down the bottom, bring
We
himself
might-
up for those two on the side.
Well, yeah, he might go for the depends how good he lands. First two down the bottom right there. He might just play a bit of a plant there.
Oh, I think he'll play a plant. I don't think he's got any choice. It's just...
He
It's
might
just...
even play him after this shot. I think. I don't know.
Oh, look,
But
I think,
I probably wouldn't.
yeah, I think he
It's hard to
will.
get
I
back
think
up
the
to
only
see it.
hard bit with the... Oh, no, he's...
Distracted. Okay.
Oh, he's forced himself to have a plant there.
I'm a little bit stuck here.
Look, I think he's... Well,
Hey, look, I'd probably play the top right into a snooker behind the yellow closest to the left
yeah,
corner.
I think that it's
But, like,
risky. The
that's how
snooker's
safe's gotta be.
risky. Even if he
Whatever.
misses this and brings the white across the table and leaves.
Maybe it's not
shot.
sure.
I don't know.
Good shot.
Yeah, that
That's
is
a
a
great
good
shot.
shot. Oh, is he going to go in off? No, he's played it
Very
beautifully.
good shot.
Now, he just doesn't have a great angle to get up the top here for these balls.
Well, I'll go for the top left, and then
Yeah, I think you're right.
depends how confident you are playing a little bit of top left, just to straighten it out a bit. But I think you should be right. Again, I can't see really the angle of it. It's a bit
Justin, I
hard on
didn't
the
even
screen.
see Justin's shot that everybody's applauding. I just missed it. So Isn't that a bummer? Record it, rewind it later on.
I have trouble focusing on one shot.
Yeah, I know. Focusing
In my own
and we're
game.
focusing on two matches. I mean, what do we do here?
Yeah.
Tom, I mean, we're scuppered. He's just left
Little bit
himself
ugly.
a bit of a tough one, only because he's going to ricochet off it, one way or
Feels
another.
confident. I'll probably go up to the top right for the
Geez, that's a
the
nice
Sage.
shot by Dave Ewing. That was a lovely shot.
but
Great shot. Left himself a nice angle for that top one on the top left and then the black.
yeah, got a huge shot. Dave.
Wiped its feet on the way in.
It must be
Justin's
pretty
got a-
straight. It must.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
nice
that's
shot
good
by
shot.
Justin.
Yeah,
He's
he
managed to
got
avoid
that.
that yellow completely.
This is his
How
toughest
straight
shot.
is this?
Yeah.
How straight is this one up here? Because he's going to... He's through back.
Still alright. He's got to make the shot and screw back.
Yeah.
But
So Dave Ewing's picked another one back. 8-7 now.
yeah, it's hard to interpret the angles, isn't it, on the screen here? It's very different on
Yeah,
the
it
table.
is. It is very different.
So this looks incredibly straight, but it's actually not too bad.
Oh, he just has to hit it
Yeah,
nicely,
shot.
which he has. He's left himself a nice shot. Jeez, this has been a good match.
So,
Just both such great players.
yeah. Yep. And Dave's got the win there.
Yep,
don't
so
like you were
Justin got the
chatting
win,
with James.
played beautifully, and all credit to Jimmy Delahunty. Everybody knows he's a great guy and a great player, and commiserations to him.
He was a little bit unlucky with his earlier frames when he tried to. He played the opponent's ball into a bit of a cluster in the corner and it ended up potting. Obviously, he meant to pot that ball and leave him not on, but it ended up being on in the corner and giving the frame off.
The painful part of A-ball, but James has had a great tournament, and like I said, he's a lovely guy. And
Yeah, I played him earlier and he knocked me out in 16. And just how he even at the start of the match was a bit rocky, but he just always comes through at the end.
Yeah, he's very
he
solid.
He just played some incredible shots.
Very, very solid.
Yeah, absolute gentleman as well. He was very nice to me. He wasn't like carrying on or anything like that.
Oh no, he's
even
very
when he missed
humble.
shots, he wasn't carrying on.
Really lovely guy. Yeah, and it's a painful way to lose 10-9. I mean, you're so close.
Yeah, so close.
I mean, he and Justin are good mates. I mean, there's a lot of good
But it's also
sportsmanship in the room, but,
yeah, but it's also good as well because you would hate to lose like low as and then be like, oh jeez, I got a whipping. But it could have went James's way very easily too.
That's what it is with these top players,
It shows that pulls a lot of chance as well. Like it's just not just, even though there's incredible ability, there's also incredible you got to bring in the luck as well. Like there's so much luck into it as well.
There is, but
You
these
gotta
guys,
accept that as well.
I mean,
I reckon they do as well. They accept there's luck comes and goes, and
there doesn't seem to be as much though. I think these guys, with the elite players, they're just really good players, and the game can go either way, and they know that.
But they get to the black and then be like so unlucky. It's like oh geez, I played so well to get to the black, and it's just a little tiny bit of an error, and you're like geez, it's costing the frame.
Look, they're both really solid players. Justin's a really good player. I mean, he's won this tournament 3 times in a row. I mean, that's nothing to sniff at.
Enough said, yeah.
I think at the Nationals, one of the first Nationals I went to, he won the Australian title at 16 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the game's played in really good spirits too. So, they've had a little bit of a cuddle at the end of it and commiserated with each other and whatever. But yeah, that was a fantastic
See you next
match.
year, buddy.
Yeah, they'll see each other before next year, I'm sure about that. But yes, that was a great match to watch. Jake McCartney's come over to give him a cuddle. Good on you, Jakey.
A couple of shots.
Yeah. Well, now we're back to, now that one's finished, we're looking at Dave Ewing and David Rothall.
You're still here. Same line. Nice.
Oh, that's a good shot. Wiped its feet on the way in, but
I wonder if that ball at the centre of the table, just next to the red, that goes into the centre.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what David does here. How he gets position on those 2 balls down the bottom.
Well, yeah, I'll probably bring it back to play back into the centre, and then play across, and then probably go for the other centre.
Yeah, if it goes. But then you've got to think too about your last yellow, which is that one.
Yeah, last yellow. Well, he's going to land. That's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's going to be the key.
Well, even if he goes to the bottom corner and then that yellow into the bottom left.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think like all good players, they're going backwards from the black. They're looking at where the black ball's going to go and then sort of moving back from that and trying to work out the position. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does here. He's obviously got a plan. He's down for the ball, stop spin.
That is exactly what I said at the bar. I'm like, you have to take.
Yeah, he's actually played that nicely. Yeah. If he's got angle on this one down the bottom right, he'll just come up
to the left. Yep. To the bottom left.
And then the black.
I think the black goes into this. Oh, it depends where he lands on this.
I think the black in the left centre pocket.
Even if bad comes to worse, I think black might even go into the bottom right. It just depends where he lands here.
Yeah.
I'm getting on it. I just don't want to
No, you can't.
Terrible. We went fucking shoppers. We're the worst drinkers ever.
That's a lovely
Played
shot.
really nice.
He did. He might even choose to knock.
Well, he might even crash into that red next
Yeah,
to the black.
the red next to the black and give himself a shot. But problem is, then he leaves the white so close to the black that, you know, it's missable. But
What? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a chance. Hopefully, he doesn't miss the red.
let's screw back off this and come onto that other red that's in the middle. Yeah.
No, he's played it nice.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he has.
I think that red next to the centre kind of saves him a bit.
up the glasses. You're a good man. Oh my god.
Give his Miles a final.
He wants to clear the place out. Justin's been cleaning up the glasses. What a good man. I think Jake McCartney's had a couple. It's party time.
Landon Sherwood.
Oh, I can't see any problems here for Jake. I mean, these reds are all over. It's just positional play, and he'll just run them out.
That's right. Draws that one in the bottom right, and then he goes to the centre and hopefully get onto that bottom ball somehow.
This
He's
one in the
gonna
middle
get
at the
into it.
bottom, I think, is probably the crucial ball, but I don't think he's going to have any trouble getting on it. He's such a good
Yeah,
player.
there's plenty of
I think
options.
I think he'll get positioned pretty easily. Mind you, having
Yeah,
said
I'd
that,
rather
I could,
take. Yeah, he's going to take it on now, I think.
yeah, I can see the out most
Just,
times, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, I have trouble forming the one shot.
I go, oh, no, that's not
I'd probably land up the top rail.
Haven't we all been there?
Okay.
See, that's not the shot I would
Maybe he's
take.
going to play the last. Oh, yeah, because you want a backup ball after that sort of shot, you know what I mean?
But this is the reason why he's in the semis and I didn't play.
And that's game over. No. Yeah.
Yep, we spot that. We spot
Big
that.
place, yeah. Playing a little bit of hot water here, I think.
No, I think he'll go middle.
He rolls it in and then he goes, yeah, then
And
you
that
have
one,
that
and then
centre
down to
red.
that one,
Yep.
and that one, and then that one. I mean, you can go any which way, and I think that's the beauty of pool is that people will play balls differently.
Yeah,
depending on
he's
what
played
their
nice.
skills are.
There's so many different combinations.
Yeah,
there.
that's exactly
So
right.
many
Even
options.
with 4 balls, you're like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Then he plays the red at the centre after the
Yeah,
last
no,
ball.
I think he's sorted, but you know, depends how excited he is. He might even bounce off and come up for the bottom right.
Yeah, it's a little bit sharp, I think.
Yeah, he's left a bit of an angle.
But he might. It's looking like he's probably on.
He's left a bit of an angle, but I think he'll be alright. He'll just. Oh no, he's going
Yeah, he's
middle
taking it on
first.
there
Oh,
and
there
then
you
landing
go.
it. But he's got good. Yeah, he should land pretty good for the last red down at the bottom here.
I just don't like playing middle pockets of pace a lot of times because sometimes they just bounce all the way out and he's left himself on the rail, which is not an easy shot, but he should be alright with
The
it.
play to his calibre, you know, it's
Yeah, I agree.
good performance. Awesome. Oh,
Jeez, it popped its feet on the way in. It was a good shot.
shot. We've got a game in our hands.
We do, eh?
Well, top 4 definitely.
Yeah.
A few of my mates back home are listening right now.
Oh, well.
Getting some inspiration.
Steve Jamison said we got some commentary. Mind you, that was about 2 hours ago when I wasn't here. So, if Steve, if you're still listening, I appreciate
like-
your comments, even if it wasn't meant for me.
There's like one, looks like one viewer now. That's me on my phone.
Well, it looks a bit cold here. It is a bit chilly in here. I think,
It is a bit cold.
delightful Canberra. I think Dave's a Queenslander too, so he's going to be struggling to acclimatise.
Oh no, I think Dave's South Australia, I think.
Is he moved
From
to
Adelaide,
Oh,
yeah.
he used to play for Queensland, I'm sure of it. But yeah, he must have moved since then. Shows how up to date I am.
I'm very outdated. I just started really playing pool this year, you know, like in this sort of
It's a good game.
format.
Very
Yeah.
addictive. Now I'm thinking here. I mean, look, they're both good. Either way, it just depends on the ball he can pot. He's got a Chinese snooker on that red over in the middle, on the right hand side. But He's looking at yellows. I mean, they're all open.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to have any major dramas with anyone.
Just as yellow's too close to each other, he might try and take them on after this corner ball.
Yeah,
So
I
he might
think he'll
run it
across.
straight in the bottom right, and then he's got a few options. You know, he's pretty comfortable. So
I think this.
I reckon Dave's got the win here. I think.
This is probably the hardest shot he's going to play.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot. Oh, he's going to run into that yellow, but it should be all right.
It should be right. He should be left onto the center left.
Yeah, as long as he leaves.
If bad comes to
himself
worse,
the shot, it's all
play a bit at top.
Oh, he's been cheeky monkey and going that one. I like it. I
Yeah.
like the aggression. Oh, and that was always the danger though.
in front of the red.
It was a harder shot, definitely.
They should feel pretty comfortable with the red on the top left rail. But it might. But it depends how he lands. Cause he might play a little
think
cheeky
that's-
shot into the bottom left.
I think
There he
that's
lands.
definitely potable. Like I think. Yeah, I don't think. I think these are doable. I think you can just come to the table and run those reds. It's just whether Dave Rothall's got the chutzpah.
Well, he might cannon on to after this center shot. He might cannon onto the red next to the yellow just to break it up a bit.
Yeah, it's hard
But
to
his next
tell.
shot's going to be a bit harder. I know he's going to be left on next. But I'll take that on straight away. Definitely to break
I
it
think
up.
he'll just run up for the one and do
Yeah, you
it.
could break him
there
up.
you
Yep.
go.
Yeah, but this is the problem because you sort of left yourself
Yeah, tough shot.
no options, you know. But yeah, I definitely would have played that because it gets it out. But a bit unlucky. He wanted to land. Maybe even a little bit harder, just to try and get a position on something else.
Yeah, well, it is all luck, but generally those sorts of shots. So top right hand corner, and then where to? Just going to give it a little bit with some topspin, I think. No, nice and gentle. Oh, I don't know if that rolled out or whether it's just a bit of a dodgy shot.
Cam Lawless, I'm giving you a shout out. Thanks for coming to
shut up, Cam.
Canberra.
Hi,
You are
Cam
the
Lawless.
man.
We played each other the first round of the blocks, Cam Lawless. Hello, you're very nice. You complimented me on most of my shots, which was lovely.
He's a great bloke. I played him a few times in Dandenong. He's always friendly, him and Don, and a few other guys from Dandenong.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy hearing, whenever I watch poor Jamie Stevens and Butters heaping shit on him, whenever he's hanging around the Cue Ball TV commentary. So that's the only reason I know the name.
But yeah, can't say anything bad about Cam. He's
Oh, no,
he's
he was
he
really
really is a good bloke, and
he was really nice to play. He was
He's a little bit
complimenting me
cheeky as
even
well.
for shitty shots. He was giving me compliments, so that's good. We like a bit of cheek. That's why we like Jamie Stevens.
yeah, spiced it up a
unit.
bit. Yeah, Jamie as well.
Okay, I think, yeah. It was a bit unlucky for Dave there. Just, I thought that one in the middle was going to go, and then he could have probably chopped these balls up. The only real problem is one you mentioned before, which was the top left ball for David. That was an interesting one. Throwing up the black, maybe?
Sorry, I wasn't watching.
That's all right. You're
Messaging all these guys.
Messaging Keith and all the rest
Celebrities.
Of all your fans. On,
Jack just gave me a
Honestly.
message. I'm like, I'm in the big times now.
Jake did. Well, Jake's pissed over there. I mean, good old Jake. He's a lovely guy. He's such a great pool player. He's such a nice bloke. Real sweetie.
Yeah. All those higher players are actually pretty compassionate to lower players. Sorry, compassionate's the wrong word.
they're nice.
They're like,
nice.
you know what I mean? Like
They're helpful. Yeah.
What's good that the more elite players give a lot of feedback and advice to lower players because it brings up the competition. Like if those high players aren't giving advice to the lowers, then you're always going to have the same characters in the top, and then it doesn't bring new players, new excitement. more competition.
You've got to have a lot of respect for people who are good pool players but good people, you know, and I've known both. I've known good pool players who aren't very nice people and good pool players who are, and you just have a lot of respect for those ones.
Apart from Declan. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No.
I'm thinking of some of the women. I'm giving a shout out to Nicole Welsh here, who's an awesome player and an awesome sport. Susie Vasanic, Linda Lellerman, you know, Renata Delahunty, beautiful people, really great pool players, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of respect. Now, what have we got over here? We've got Dave. Yeah,
So
Dave's
back in
only-
2 seconds.
Yep, go to the boys' zone. It's a nice shot by Dave. He's quite straight. I guess he's just going to knock that red out. Free up that pocket for his yellow ball. Seven to David Rothall. It's a really nice shot by David Ewing. He didn't pot the ball, but he's taken control of the pocket. So, the challenge for David Rothall is he's got, if he leaves Dave Ewing anything, I mean, Dave's balls are all open, so it's not like you can give 2 visits freely or anything like that. You just have to be desperation stakes, try and play the black down onto your red, or try and get a snooker somehow. Perhaps the best snooker ball is that one on the left top rail. And try and get behind.
Disappoint any fans? Accomplishments
All of
that
your
I have
fans.
not had.
It's a good shot by Dave Rothall. I think Dave Ewing's just going to run these balls now, and so he should.
A special message.
Do you? Who's this? Chutney? Jackie! Jackie boy! When are you coming back to the ACT, you little shit? I love Jackie Phillips. Great guy. Real cheeky little bastard.
Oh, he's cheeky.
Oh, he's such a funny guy. Great ball player. Great bloke. Chutney! We had some good times at Nationals. Him and his, just the dim sims and all the rest of the stuff that he used to mix up in Launceston. Good memories, mate.
Yeah, he's got a funny one from when I visited my brother in Queensland. Also, when he's still here.
Yeah.
He's got a very funny story behind that one.
Oh, just a really fun guy. Fun guy to have come away. It's a pity you left the ACT, but I hope things are going well.
He said one day I'll be back.
For you and the missus and the boys. For old Erin, working hard. All right, Dave Ewing has got this one in the bucket. Okay, so it's 8 all now. So Dave's really, as we were talking about before, mental strength come back.
Oh, definitely.
Drawn it back to 8 all. So just take a frame at a time, these guys.
One of them, I don't know much about Dave, but from what I know so far, he seems very mechanical. Not mechanical, but very disciplined. He doesn't take small chances, not like, like I'm not going to rock a blade or something like that and play. Or,
No,
he's
he's
very
never...
mechanical. He's like, yeah, we're going to come in early.
Methodical, I think is the word you're looking for.
Methodical,
Yeah, he's always been that way, even when I watched him play a few years ago. But he's just gotten better and better. He's obviously been doing quite a lot of practice and getting into pool a lot more, because he's every tournament I seem to watch Dave Ewing. He's in the quarters or something, semis or whatever. No, he's playing really
He's a
well.
great bloke. He's actually, again, I know him that well, but he's also he's a little bit cheeky as well. Like, he's cheeky as well, but he's got a good sense of humour.
I've never actually had a chance to speak to him. I mean, it's one of those things at Nationals, you don't want to go and get in everybody's faces. You're too busy hanging out with your teammates and having a few drinks, but...
Well, what I mentioned earlier about the advice from high players, he's given me so much advice this weekend, and even in the past, like when I played him in big games, I was very nervous. I was watching all his matches all week before I played him, like, it wasn't the right approach, you don't want to psych yourself out.
Yeah.
And obviously he smashed me. But then after the game, he told me like, hey, you know, you need to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though it's stuff I already know, he's still.
Oh, look, and that to me that's a really nice thing for good players to do.
I think at the time, if he was self-obsessed, he would just like walk away like, oh,
of
I got
course.
the win, you know, on this, you know.
I think that's really
Like,
good.
he
Geez,
took his time out.
just for the information, Justin's on a pint. He's got a pint of something, so he's ready for the final.
A shot glass.
Sorry, I was just watching going, holy shit, that's a pint. Get into it. So he's getting relaxed for the final, people. But it is nice when good players give you some tips and ideas because it helps, 100%.
Yeah, well, it just generates more competition. Like you don't want to stay at the same
Can I
level
just say,
forever.
though, I have to make a special mention here to Jack Phillips, who we had a bit of coaching. He was part of a coaching group with Mick Hill. I don't know if you know who Mick Hill is.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Mickey,
Hey,
multiple world champion. Multiple world champion, and we had some.
I have a funny joke with my mate. Yeah. I'm funny. He's like, because my wallpaper says don't spend money. He's an idiot, but I end up spending lots of money. And then he's like, he's like, change your wallpaper, man. You still spend money. I'm like, all right. Change it to him. He's like, oh, fuck, all right.
Mick Hill, I love Mick Hill.
Yeah,
Mick Hill's
Sasha.
a great bloke, really lovely guy, but Jack and I had some, and a group of other people had some coaching with him, but Jack's basically, Mick's talking about some world title he's won, and Jack's like, oh, well, I didn't think it was that great, mate.
Yeah.
Mick's like, what the?
Excuse me?
Who the hell are you? Jackie Phillips, little Jackie. Anyway, yeah, Mick's a lovely bloke. Anybody who hasn't met him, he's very, very nice. Salt of the earth. Knows he's a good ball player, and he is. Okay, I'll stop gas bagging. Sorry, people, I've had a couple of Guinnesses, so
Yeah, I've had a few.
I get a little
few
bit
beers.
verbose when I've had a few beers. Dave Ewing's got this in the bag, I think.
Is that Guinness on tap or?
Nah, she's at the bottom.
Oh, that sucks. Guinness on tap is
Hi,
just
Glenn. How
unreal.
soft are your lips, darling? Love you, Glenn. I think Dave's got this. He's been going to be smart. I think he's going to leave these last two down the bottom. Oh, no, here we go. I was just thinking for the black, but he's obviously got his key ball before the black saw it out in his head. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I would have gone the top two, up the top, and left myself the bottom two before the black. Oh, well, that's all good.
Hard position on these balls.
Yeah, probably just bring this across, maybe.
I'd probably, even the bottom right, I'd just maybe stun it and then leave himself to the top left and then kind of bring it across for his last. But then he gets stuck to the black.
Yeah, it's true.
It's all very tricky.
I think the best position for the black is going to be from down the bottom, one way or another.
Maybe he's playing top and then playing the red and the. No,
he's going to
playing
screw
back.
off this and cover that. I'm sure he's going to go for the left and then the one down here in the bottom right. I mean, coming at the black from the bottom is the sensible shot because you're not encumbered by other balls. If you try and come at it from a different angle, you just get stuck.
But he's also got to think about and take consideration about how he's going to control the white ball. You know,
Oh, for sure.
he's
And this is the hard
a
shot.
little
This is the one where he goes, well, I've got to give it a bit to put it in that top left-hand corner and try and control the white ball. Whether he tries to put some left on it or...
It's so hard on this screen, I swear. It's
Yeah,
actually not that bad. He comes up the top rail and he's straight onto the red.
Yeah.
Like it's not too bad. Just comes to the cross.
He just doesn't need to hit it too hard.
Yeah, just enough to roll it in and then he's got the shot in the corner.
He's going to put bottom
Well,
on
it
it.
looks
I don't know
really
if he's going
sharp
to put
on the
side
screen.
on it. Yeah.
It's actually not too bad. Just landing in a straight angle.
Yeah, he was always going to have to play it pretty firm to get that one in the top corner pocket. The only problem here is not snooping himself behind that guy. And because he's next to the rail, he can't get a lot of play out of that white ball.
We just played a bit harder, I think, and around two rails maybe.
Hey Smackers, how are you? How do I sound? Yeah, that was always going to be tough. He really, I think, I'm just a novice really, but he took the wrong balls there, in my opinion. Should have gone the top two balls when he had the ability to position them properly and then come down the bottom. I don't know what Dave does here.
Well, it's not so much easier for Dave either. I don't think they fall next to the centre, goes in. It's got that dead yellow up the top.
Yeah, that's true.
It's got a bit of work to do.
Sure does.
I'd probably be looking at
think
position
you'll-
on that top yellow.
He'll find his snooker, I think, somewhere. I think he'll put this one in the right hand middle
Yeah.
and then try and look for somewhere else.
Well, he's got. Yeah, I think he's. I think he may.
Yeah, I think he's going to
After
have
the
to.
promoting the top one, then
He's going to try and find a way to get 2 shots.
yeah, because he's just 2 dead balls there and it can't really go out. Dave's red balls pretty much in the open.
Yeah, and look, Dave's got, the reality is Dave's got 1 ball left and he's got 7. So, you know, that's the time when you do try and go for snooker. In my opinion.
Off the reds. No, oh shit. All right,
Really
all right.
confused. Oh no, he's
Look
going to
for
try and get a
basket.
snooker up off of the top ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, see, to me that's just so risky. Like, I would. Because he's left himself a shot into the middle, he's got probably luck after that. I would have gone for that cluster over there on the right and then try and go
The only
for
thing that can
snooker.
go wrong is hitting into that yellow.
Yeah,
But he should be out here.
I think he's fine here. I think Dave's just going to cut this. I mean, we can't, it's very hard for us to tell, but I think he'll cut it. And he'll probably run into that yellow and give himself a shot on the black.
It's actually a little bit ugly. He might sniper himself down that yellow.
It's hard to tell, isn't it? I mean, he's having a look at it. It's a very fine cut. I think you've got to have a crack. What the hell?
Yeah.
What else is
God, the pressure in your mind though, like 8-all, whoever wins this one has the 1 more frame.
This is why we have drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's how we
Cheers,
drink,
Tom.
yeah.
Cheers. Thanks for that Guinness.
That's why we're not up there.
This is true because we're too busy drinking instead of playing pool.
The should, could, woulds.
Alcohol's good. Shouldn't be saying that on the stream, should I? It's very unprofessional.
Yes. Cheers to that. No.
Who else crawling under the table in the background here? What the hell's going on? Someone's having a bit of fun in under there. As long as there's nobody else with them, it's alright. A bit of right on this, I think.
Sorry.
Oh, that was a good shot. That was a great
not-
shot. He's left himself fine cut in the middle, but that was a good shot.
Yeah, maybe you feel confident because of that yellow next to the pocket there. I don't know.
I think he put right hand side on it too, which to control that double is hugely impressive. Because anything can happen once you start putting side spin on the ball. I think that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of insurance for that left pocket yellow there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. But he went for it. I mean, let's be honest, he went for it and he's going to
Well, he needs to cannon onto this yellow pretty thick. Not to pot it.
going off.
Not to pot it.
That's
Yeah, that's it, you know. Like I told you, you know.
That is so you did.
It's
You
just
knew
like
that was fucking coming.
that's,
Pardon my
what
French,
he's.
you knew that was
That's how
coming.
he's looking at it too. It's
Oh, that's so disappointing today. He played that
yeah, he had to hit it
well.
really fat. But
Oh, jeez.
But what goes through your mind though, it's like you just it's like
Look at Jamie
pot the ball.
Stevens. Jamie Stevens is like in pain. I know. How unlucky is that? It's ridiculous. When are you giving me some coaching?
David won that frame by fault. Yeah.
I need some coaching. Who's going to cop up? Jamie Stevens.
Hey, join the club. I'm commentating.
If you want to commentate, all right, peeps. Mr. Stevens, who I think is a far superior commentator to me, is going to sit down after he's had a few drinks and commentate. So it's been fun, everybody. I've enjoyed it, and I will talk to you some other time. Thanks, Tom. Cheers. You're a champ.
Nah, but this one's apparently really loud. There was a few complaints earlier about how loud it is. Yeah. Like 30 shots served in the past 10 minutes.
Seriously, don't ask me to help you.
You better mute that.
There's no point in asking a shit killer communicator. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Look, I didn't rush to get on here because I saw the commentary was under capable hands, so But I did see that. Look, I will promise you right now, Thomas, that Dave will go back and look at that black that he's pot and dump the white.
Yep.
And I will promise you right now, he will analyse and he'll go, I shouldn't have screwed off it. The reason he screwed off it is to control the white, so it didn't fly because it was thin.
Yep.
I don't think you need to do it, but I understand why he did it. So
Yeah. Well, it's a bit hard to even change the trajectory of that shot because it was always going to hit onto that yellow thin. So I guess that what's going through his mind is like, oh, I guess I just need to play the black and just do it.
Now,
and he thought if he gets a bit of work
now
on
I
the
know why
ball,
this
but he can't.
microphone's a mile away from you makes you very loud.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Just need to tone your voice down, mate, and then bring it a bit closer. I'll teach you experience. Meanwhile,
You are the pro.
this frame's got some congestion, so don't know that we'll see anyone go too crazy unless Roth is he on the yellows, yeah? Unless he feels like he can get into this red now
I
on
was
the
going
right
to try and
side.
get out the black. Try and get out the black and then hopefully have that shot in the top corner.
I think he's going to power it. He's tried to power it. Yeah, it's a good shot. Hasn't turned out perfect, but I'll tell you what, he won't be unhappy with it.
Yeah.
The question is, does this yellow sneak past the other red in the middle? I think it does.
Yeah, it does. And then it should have a pretty comfortable shot in that top left after that.
Yeah, this is all
and then he's got a
pace.
shot maybe into the bottom, whatever works.
Yeah,
Let's do it later.
this shot's all pace because he doesn't want to land. He doesn't want to come back
On
too.
far left.
Well, he doesn't want to come too high at the table where the white ball's screwing to the right side of the table. He wants to come down the left side of the table.
Yeah.
So this is all about pace. This shot.
I guess that.
Yeah, that's underhit badly. That's underhit badly, and he knows it. And in fact, he knew he underhit it the second he played it because he got straight up.
Yeah. Now it's a little bit of trouble.
I'm not sure if this yellow is just near the black passes to bottom right past the red or not. If it does, then yes, you play the double and try and land left side of the table as best you can to give yourself a dead weight cut.
Yep.
A dead weight cut on these tables is one of the more challenging shots you would have to play because they are tough. They're moving around a bit. Even Justin, he's in the final. He's got a stein in his hand. That's how tough these conditions are. He just wanted a schooner, he reckons.
He's going to blur his vision
We don't
to get a better result.
do schooners at the German club, Justin. You should know that. He's won the tournament 3 times in a row. We should know this. So what's he doing here? He's going to play safe. He's not happy with the double.
Been on that red there.
Look, I don't blame him. This is a percentage shot. He's given it a bit. Wow. He's got 2.
Oh.
He must have the way he's played it. And that's not. It's actually not turned out well. He actually controlled the white really well, but he just didn't get a good contact on the yellows when they collided. He's actually probably been, I'm going to say, slightly unfortunate. And the worst part is, I think he's a little straight on this yellow at the top end of the table where he can't punch it off a side rail and come back centre table. So he's actually in a really awkward spot.
I wonder if that yellow next to the black actually goes in the bottom right.
Yeah,
He might have to land a little bit lucky.
that's very key. You know what I think we'll see him do? He's either going to play this play he's looking at now, or he's going to play the yellow top end of the table, and then he's actually going to play it off the left jaw off the red to cheat the angle and screw back straighter.
Yeah, more of a controlled shot down the line there.
That requires excellent cueing.
But if he plays the plan here, he has to pretty hard just so he clears the yellow back in the centre of the table.
Well,
but he'll always have the corner shot as well.
He wants to pull the offside rail, which means it's got to be hit a bit hard, which means he'll throw it towards the red over the middle pocket. So he's got to be careful here. So he's over. See how he's got super lucky there, but also yeah, he's got lucky but unlucky. In fact, honestly, he doesn't with where that yellow's landed. That's not lucky. He would way prefer that yellow to be not on the table and be Dave shots right now.
That's right. He also keeps him back in the game.
Well, he's got another soldier on the table. You know, he's in huge trouble now.
Still an exhibition. Top left, punch it in.
Top left.
Trying to punch into those 2 dead ones.
I like the top right shot myself. Swing it around off 2 and get into it. You know what? I'll kid you not. He may play it because I don't actually see another shot.
Yeah.
I really don't. The problem is because he's going to be playing it with a bit of pace. I think this red comes into play because of how wide it's thrown. That's why he's not going to play it. He's going to try and just play us off the back cushion off the red.
Yeah.
That's a good effort. That's a super effort. You know what? He's actually got he's got good coverage there. It's a good shot. and Dave acknowledges it. He said, you know what, that's a good shot, Roth. And these guys know each other's game really well. They play together a lot. They've both been practicing together for Worlds as well. So I think they'll be enjoying the competition of one another, and I think they'll also be happy that they haven't drawn each other earlier. You know what I mean? They're in a semi now. They get to play their best pool against one another at a deep end of the tournament.
Yeah.
And Dave says, "Cop that, Roth." It's good safety from Dave. Ewing.
Yeah, look, I'm a little bit stuck here.
He may. Well, if he get himself out of the way, clearly he plays for Australia.
Yeah, sponsored.
I think we'll find him just flick into the bottom right-hand side of this yellow. He doesn't have a lot of choice, really. Like, he could play the giant screwback shot, but it really is digging a grave for yourself. So I think he's just going to stay in the frame.
Or something.
Yeah, he's in survival mode now. When you've got 7-2 soldiers on the table, and they're not both in the open.
Yeah, I think he's just going to play just so it can be. So it's a little bit open, but also contest.
Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone. Hang on, this is close. Oh. And I'll tell you what, you know what? A lot of he's decided there. He's thought, I'm not going to flick on the bottom of this because I'm just going to get myself deeper and deeper in trouble. On one frame up, I'm going to have a dip. I'm going to see if I can take the bull by the horns and win the frame and match. But so often when you take a shot on like that, you're going off.
Yep.
You know, he couldn't legislate for enough because he's kicked off the ball and whatnot. You know, he got close to the triple that he played for.
Yeah.
No, he's just stunning. He's just giving himself angle to get back down the table off the ball over the pocket. Oh no, he's going early. No, I like the shot. No, you've called this correct. He's played down for these 3 awkward balls early.
And then he might even get lucky and crushing them. He's got 2 balls. He could be on centre or the corner.
It's not a matter of luck. He plays with a touch aside, and he's actually played with too much side.
Yeah.
No, he's actually fine. He's got the ball at the top still.
Yes. Yep.
But these have landed a little awkward. But I have to feel that if he can chip this in and get just even sort of in centre table area, he would like to be more to the centre, so he's pretty straight on this red. It's at the bottom left where he can stun it in. And I do reckon that red, the bottom of the 2, is potable clean, and then you can come around off the side cushion and back again. So this is key shot in my opinion.
That's right, and if he lands bad off that ball, he's got the centre still. I think still.
This is key. You see, would love to have hit that a little thinner and come down the table more. Yeah, they can't see you pointing, mate.
No, yeah, I guess they can't. We're having our own conversation.
But I think we'll see him, depending on how he feels. Now, he's deep into the match here, right? To me personally, I'm playing the drag shot.
Yeah.
Right? He might, if you're feeling awesome, you punch it in, so that way the white holds.
Yeah.
And he's feeling good. He feels good.
Really well.
He feels real good, and he's played it perfect.
Yeah.
And now there will be no question. This will be 9-all. I guarantee you now this will be 9-all. He's played that with so much confidence. Believes in his ability. And then he underhits that. Oh, how's that dropped? I thought he underhit that by a mile.
Hey, we're not playing upstairs.
Yeah. Upstairs are a little slower than these bottom ones. Oh, well, the white ball would have at least made the rail. Just got to clear the black here. Shouldn't be no problems. Done it nicely. And he'll flick this in thin. He'll still be focused to get the white ball pretty straight on this black, so he doesn't have to do anything crazy. There you go.
Shot, yeah. Very good.
And 9-all, folks. And that's both matches are 9-all, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you can't ask for more. You got quality players. Oh, the one in the corner. Oh, really? Tace just said he's nearly missed it completely. It moved a bit on him. And 9-all. I like it. Two semi-final matches. You got quality versus quality and quality versus quality, and they're both gone to 9-all. You can't really split the difference between them. And you saw in the last match, James has played probably the percentage shot. Like he's played the. I mean, some people call it a team shot. When you're playing the one-shot pressure cookers and you play that little snooker, and then some of the bloke gets out of the snooker and he goes game, and you just think you've copped it up the Khyber. But James has gone back at the end of the match. I don't know if people looked at the camera, but he's looked at the table and he's just thought maybe I should have had a dip there. I had a quick chat to him at the end. He goes, mate, I've been. These tables are tough. I've done that all weekend. Yeah. I'm happy with the shot I played, and then I've just got destroyed. Do you change the way you've played them just because hindsight's great. I still think if you gave him that shot again without him knowing what was going to happen, he still would have done the same shot again. I mean, I was on the sidelines. I looked and I thought, that's a great shot. I've turned around, and then I've turned back around, and Justin's on and out. And I thought, what just happened? I didn't see the shot where he got out of the snooker and popped the ball, and I thought, wow, it was crazy. But after talking to a few people, it was pretty set. You just had to make contact. So.
Yeah, well, once you start entering the table's playability in your mind, you start to think a bit differently.
Yeah, but
shots.
You can't actually look. It's when you're playing a lower level player, it is actually really easy to start thinking about the player, than the balls.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, you might be tempted to say, leave a player with lesser ability, like leave them hard up on the bottom rail where they've got to make a big shot, whereas you might not do that against an elite player. The second you start thinking that way, that lower level player knocks that ball in that you don't expect him to get, and you lose the frame. You sit there going, I should have played the balls. Should have played the balls. But there is always an element. I don't care who you are. You will always, at some point in your game, whether it just be a local level comp or whether it be, a major tournament, where you will play a shot, and there will be some kind of mindset where you'll think, I'm just going to leave this tricky shot for this bloke because he might not be up to it.
Yeah. It's funny how many times they actually, as you're saying, how much they get it, and you're like, shit, and you're right, you should be playing consistently, and I'm going to blow a bit of smoke up Joel's ass, because I'm local in Geelong. Every time I try and emulate that I'm playing him every time, what would he do? And and as you're saying, when you're playing the player, you play a bit too loose and a bit too you're like, this guy's going to miss this. I left him tough on the rail. He's not going to get that shot in.
Yeah. The second,
and I'm like, shit, I've just lost the frame, and then he puts pressure on yourself. Like, geez, now I've. And then you start calculating the player compared to yourself, and then you just
even in the tournaments when you're playing the qualifiers and you go, I'm playing this guy, can't fire. I'm playing this girl, she can't fire. And you just go, well, I'll just do whatever. And then suddenly they run the rack, and you're sitting there going, what happened? Well, you didn't play the balls. You just took it, and you just assumed they were going to chop up, and they didn't. That's. And sometimes that can cost you qualifying in the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
So you always play the balls on their merits. I mean, at the end of the day, the balls don't change. It's just it's just what you choose to do with them. It does.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with that.
And that break, if you're not going to pot a ball, is not a bad way to leave it. Because Dave has no simple starter here. Dave Ewing, that is. Now, he was feeling good about his queuing earlier, so he does have a couple of long yellows. He's just going to clean this red because it must have some chalk on it. So he's just going to put the chalk there and clean it. So he's just pulled a speck of dust or two off the chalk. So he's already made up his mind. He's probably going to play this ball in the middle.
Yeah.
It'll kind of be a bit of a shot to nothing. If he misses it, he probably won't leave a lot on. But at the same time, he'll have options available to him to potentially take some coverage in this bottom right pocket. So he cuts this in, and let's say he pots it and he lands near the bottom rail. He'll be able to chip the left hand of these three on the right-hand side table towards the corner pocket.
Yeah.
But
there's a few yellows there, and you secure that pocket. The black's there as well.
Yeah, to me, I'm not interested in getting over the pocket neat because that's really hard to do. But I am interested in covering the bottom cushion. That way you don't make, because this yellow that's next to the black, you can't get to it direct, but you can get to the other two direct. But if you block the path of the other two, then that's actually job done. So he's cleaned He's cleaned that red, and he's decided I'm not going to take it on. He's doing a community service. He's doing a community service for Rothall because he's taking yellows. Big shot. This is a huge shot at 9-all. Oh, jeez, he sprayed it like a boss. Like he has. And when I
Still
say
not bad.
if you went back and replayed that, he's actually missed that by like 4 foot. Like he's cut it that thin by mistake.
Oh, actually, this could be a big mistake because if he cuts this into the bot, I think it goes.
I think it goes too.
Yeah.
I think Roth's a big chance here, a huge chance. And he
all
makes
he's got to do is, and then after this shot, he's got to roll that dead one in the corner. Hopefully, he just covers it. He's got the black and he's left him a shot with nothing.
I think he'll stun this. I think he'll stun this onto the other yellow to the right, the one he's about to play, and push it towards the other corner, and then he'll have a huge amount of options available to him.
Definitely. 100%.
This is probably a little thinner than it looks on camera though.
Yeah.
A little thinner, so maybe you can't stun into the yellow.
Yeah, because it might land him in hot water if he misses it.
Yeah, he's playing high on the white, so he probably can't stun into it. But it's more important to pop the ball. Oh no, there you go. He could play into it. I'm going to say that he gets these. Although it's really interesting because the way that yellow's gone over the pocket and the one that's on the bottom cushion, it's not a direct plant. It's really tricky.
That's right. Yeah. So might double kiss if he plays it later, or
and I'll tell you something else. If Roth's thinking, okay, I'm going to commit, do you play the ball over the pocket right now, and then play the ball along the rail and land pretty much where the white is right now for the 2 shots later? But he said no. I like my security blanket. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
yeah, because he can get back on.
I think the reason he doesn't like it, that ball at the top left, nothing links to it well.
Yep.
So I don't blame him for leaving it there.
He might even play it after the center shot, but he's going to have to hit onto the red by the looks of it, I think.
Man, this is the worst time to disappear at 9-all, but I've got to. I'm back shortly. So.
I reserve your spot. Look, he might stun it into the bottom left and then hopefully land pretty straight. It's still pretty ugly as well. Yeah, you might take on the centre now and then go for the corner, the top corner. Oh, he's not for now. Extra security. Yeah, he wants to be safe. Bit tricky now. Depends if that red next to the. Look, I don't know what to do from this point. You'd hit the red into maybe the yellow and cover the pocket where the black is, and then the yellow is stuffed as well. But depends if it's up or not. Yeah, he's looking at it, I think. Or maybe he's just trying to get behind it. Who's messaging me on Facebook? Thompson's streaming sounds like he's arguing with the missus on stream.
That was how far? Did I miss anything?
No, not really. He played the shot in the corner, but obviously for more security. But I think Dave might even get in between here. I think. Again, viewers, I'm pointing at the screen like an idiot. You guys can't see it.
So what he's talking about is playing the red to try and jam the yellow. I don't think it'll go, but he's going to play the jam out shot. Play for a bit of a result. I'll tell you what.
And if that comes to worse, he might even congest it a bit. And
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm just going to rest it there and sit over the hole. He's played the jam. He's missed the bottom line. I'll be honest with you, I did not like that shot one little bit. I did not think it was the right shot. And I'll tell you something else. He's actually got a better white than what he realised.
Yeah.
Where he's landed that, if he leaves Dave on any of these 3 balls left side of the table, he's buzzing. Like he probably does not miss the out. Now, he's almost forcing Dave to commit to the ball over the pocket here. And that might not actually pot thin clean where he can bring the white across because the black might be in the way of that potting angle. So I think Dave's actually got a decent result there for how bad he played it.
Yeah. Definitely, I definitely agree there. That's the beer look.
So he's got to play the plant. That's what I mean. Could have been much easier.
Definitely.
No, I don't,
Oh,
I don't
now
care what you
it's-
say. That was a tough shot. And I'll tell you something else. I wouldn't have played it.
Yeah.
That's
because
that's 9 all adrenaline. That's what that is. That's 9 all adrenaline. I would have just bumped down on this yellow
Yeah.
and said, you know what, Dave, have no shot. I'm in full control of this frame.
Yep, I totally agree there because he just gets an awkward ball out, and the bag comes to worst. What's he gonna do?
Not
The
only
leg's
that,
covered, everything. It doesn't matter.
You pull it off the cushion a bit, and then the plant's on as well from almost anywhere on the table where you can hit it. So now he's congested the frame and made things really awkward.
That's right. Now it can actually go either way. I wouldn't be surprised if he just pops this over the pocket and just leaves him in a tough shot.
I
there,
looked at
you
it
know?
straight away, but you're still putting fate in your opponent's hands. And I'll tell you why he won't do it, is because there's too many options to play flick-offs and get into this big bunch of balls.
Yeah.
Or, you know, something else. Let's just say he pots it. Dave flicks off the yellow that's on the rail, and then he just promotes it back over the pocket again. I like the double across myself.
Yeah, it's actually a good point. Yeah.
He's played the double. He hasn't hit it hard enough. But it's in the area. It's in the area. But if I'm Dave Rothall here, I straight away just bang the yellow on the red onto yellow, open them all up again, put the pressure back on, look for a good white. So a good white perhaps might be top right hand corner. You know, don't go in off obviously, but or try and even stun it off the side rail and next to the red that's on the ball column now on the right side.
Because the one closest to the top left corner is pretty safe there as well.
The only thing you got to be careful of is when you play the yellow and red, it might go off the other red and go towards the middle pocket. So Roth's going to play a different shot, and he's
Just the security.
well. I'll tell you the one thing it's done there is it's made sure 100% that Dave can't take the pocket in such a way where it will cover, the red will cover. He would need to be right behind it and play it with screw to force the momentum of the red through. Not hard enough to pot it, but enough to cover the pocket. That's a really difficult shot.
Yeah.
And he's still in
Yeah, so leave him with that other yellow to punch it out.
He's still in huge trouble here, Dave. You know, if I'm Dave right now, I double this red onto the black and I pull them both out of there and take the control away while you've got two dead yellows.
He's doing it now, I think.
No, he's not. He's picking
not?
it thin. I don't like this shot. I would just pull these. See, he's covering up and he's saying, Dave, please maintain control of his frame. Those two yellows are awkward as hell. Why not pull those balls out where the real control is of the frame, open up and go, hey Dave, have a dip if you like, but now there's risk attached.
That's right, yeah. Now, all David's going to play is those two fucked up balls. Oh, I swear, sorry. On the far left.
The two awkward balls?
The two awkward balls. He's got the perfect to get him out, and then he's stuffed again. He's just gave him more an advantage in the frame.
So the thing,
Yeah,
let's say you play yellow on red, right?
Yeah.
I think the red, the furthest one of the two that you're going to plant, will push up towards yellow near the hole.
Oh,
and
even better.
You just don't hit it too hard where the other red promotes to the middle. So you hit it medium pace.
Yeah.
Yellow comes off side cushion, back out. Far red goes up towards the yellow, and the other red sort of sits near the middle.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's an obvious shot to me, but
definitely, yeah, it's a good point.
You're at the table, maybe you see something a little different. You know, the camera angle might be telling us a little different than what it really is.
Oh, but you'll definitely push the red closest to the left rail up towards the corner, definitely.
Wow, I don't
He's
like,
giving himself an advantage.
I'll tell you why I don't like that shot, is he's actually allowed Dave to push the red in where he can cover it.
Yeah. And then, what have you fouls? It doesn't matter because he's got that, the one closest to the one sort of centre to the left pocket.
You know what, the pace that Roth's actually hit that as well. I think he's tried to pot it and then he was just going to bury the second yellow, the yellow that didn't go over the pocket neat.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's tried to pot it.
Yeah.
But Dave's got no choice now. He's got to play the shot, I think.
Well, he has to, especially where the positions of the yellow is on that side of the tape.
There's still a concern of getting it deep enough in the pocket. I still think it's tricky to do. The foul snooker's not a problem. You just stun it a touch.
Yeah.
But it's all about getting the red deeper, and I don't know if he can. But I'm watching Dave right now, and I think he's got some serious tunnel vision going on.
He's
so obsessed with this bottom right pocket right now.
Yeah.
And to me, that showed the shot before he smothered when he could have pulled them both out and just...
That's right, he could have the black and the red
Well,
out.
he could have reasserted question in the frame where Dave was forced to do something special, or like at least didn't have immediate control of the frame like he does right now. So Dave, I think he's just going to smother it more. The way he's lining it up, he is. See, I don't like
it's
that.
going to land him in hot water eventually.
I don't like that.
Because all Dave's got to do is just, again, what we were saying earlier, just promote those other balls. He's
The question is, what is stopping Dave from opening these yellows up? This is something's going on that I obviously can't see from the camera view. I just don't know what it is, because to me, you've got that much control bottom right now. You can't lose the frame at this visit. Like, let's say you give Dave one more visit next shot if you open these balls up. You can't lose the frame at that visit, so open them up.
Was it the free shot that promoted?
I think he's finally doing it. Finally, he had. Oh no, he's playing ball. I knew that was on, but
yeah, I don't like that.
I'd love to be in. I'd love to know at the end of this match, regardless of who wins it, the reason he didn't play yellow on red. Down. I don't know why he didn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It was such a safe shot just to get his balls out.
Yeah, look,
and the television,
it's really easy to sit here and analyse and say, why didn't you do this, why didn't you do that? But you're under the pump out there at 9 all the frame's tight.
And then so close to the corner as well, with congestion there.
And look, and we don't know. Oh wow. But you know what? If you're going to foul, probably not the worst time to do it. You've got control still.
What's foul snooker, I think?
No, he's on reds.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I mean, the other thing too, how much... I mean, Dave realistically has won the match. Do you know what I mean? He went in off the black that last frame. Well, the frame before that. So he'd actually be already 10-8. Has it affected him mentally at all? Probably not. He's probably over it now, but... this frame's become super important because it is 9-all now. That I just think a touch of tunnel vision's fallen into play. I think if Dave goes back and watches his frame, I bet you any money, and I'm going to say this right now, and Dave will correct me if I'm wrong, he'll ring me up and go, mate, I reckon you're 100% right, I've got tunnel vision. Yeah. Or he'll ring me up and go, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, this is why, and then I'll learn something. Do you know what I mean? Like, either way, this commentary can't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'll learn something or he'll learn something and we'll both be better for it. So,
well, that's what he suggested to me earlier, because I asked him for a bit of advice and he goes, just watch your shots. Like, because I got videoed some shots over the weekend. And and he's like, he's like, just watch your shots and just, see what you're doing wrong.
Well, what Dave's done there is he's pushed it down. He's going to play a deliberate foul now and he's going to smother this yellow. I like the shot. I thought he would have played it a little closer.
Yep.
But either way,
keeps him in the frame.
Yeah, absolutely. He actually maintains control. He's back in control of this frame now. He's a big favourite after this goes in this yellow. And you never know. Oh, he's under. No, he's okay. Right. And you never know. This might have been his plan all along.
Yeah.
It could have been his plan the whole time. And this is why Dave was wary of opening balls up.
Yeah. It's actually an excellent shot because you can't get rid of the black out.
Roth's in huge trouble now. Yeah. Roth's trying to find a way where he can somehow get a ball in. Like play the cannon maybe on this yellow and bring his ball in to play the same shot.
Yeah.
These are the sort of situations, right? Like there's all this shit talk about 2020 and all that, right?
Yeah.
And how people should know what they're doing, blah 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 blah. Yeah. I ask you right now to work out what the correct shot is within 40 seconds right now, what the correct shot is to play right here. I can't even see. I still don't even know what the correct shot is yet, and I'm talking about it.
Especially when you're analysing something so crucial. You're probably thinking about fucking
this is a great shot.
You're probably thinking about 3 different shots. You know what I mean? Like, how long does it take for you to process and then mechanically work out what's going to eventually be a favourite towards yourself in the end?
Well, I'll tell you what. He's actually played a great shot there because he's giving himself a chance to pop this in the middle, come up and down, get the cat, and give him some sort of shot on the black, which is miles better than what he would have had earlier.
Well, he might. So you think he might go for game, go up the top, up the top left, and then hopefully hit the plant.
I honestly think he's got no
it's
choice. I
cannon.
honestly think he's got to punch this in with top and a little bit of right hand side to punch this ball off the top rail, swing it to the right hand side so that way the angle comes in so he gives himself the best line chance. So if you stun this, you're taking the line away from the natural angle, whereas you play it with top and right hand side, you pull the line back towards the right angle. So he's stunning us. I don't like this. Oh, look at this shot. Look at this. That is one of the greatest shots I've ever
That's
seen.
a great shot. Jeez. Huge shot.
That is one of the greatest shots I have ever seen.
Can't believe you missed the red.
And I'll tell you something else. If he doesn't pot this black, because this black is no gimme on these tables, it will kill him. It will kill him. This match is not over yet. See, Roth knows. He's looked up at the sky. No one can see this. He's looked up and he goes, "Oh my God, I've just played a big shot. But this shot's actually just as big in a way. I've got to pop this clean as a whistle."
There's no look-up table.
This is extremely durable. Extremely durable. And not just that, it's the pressure attached to it. And you've got to cue the ball well. This shot for place in the final. And
good shot.
that is a deserved win. And I can tell you right now, Dave Ewing will be filthy, but at the same time, absolutely, he's absolutely buzzing about his teammate playing such a sick, just creative shot. That was an amazing.
Huge,
that's one of the best shots I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of good shots, but that was one of the best I've ever seen.
Hitting that black as well, like it's just.
So guys, camera's just getting set back up to set up for the final. Give us 5-10 minutes, maybe 15. Don't miss this match, guys. You just saw how well Roth just played there and his creativity when it's required. You're playing against Justin Sage, who's won this tournament 3 times in a row, going for 4, which I think is already 3 is unheard of and 4 is definitely unheard of. So guys, don't miss out on this final. It will be a sick match. We'll see you very shortly.